Get some people up in this bitch.
See, you've been enjoying Arc Raiders, fam. We was
I really
talking
do.
about it.
I do.
I'm glad you do.
I got a funny ass clip too because I didn't know that they would be on there doing.
Oh shit, that's on me.
Like I guess in the original version.
It's on the YouTube one.
In the original version, well, not the original, but the earlier beta, they said it was closed, so a lot more people really were trying to just testify.
Yeah, apparently, I played that beta because when I loaded up, it said "Welcome back." I was like, "Oh shit, don't remember this game."
I mean, there was a point that you was going beta crazy.
I played a lot of beta.
I know, bro. You did like a 3-hour stream yesterday.
Oh, that was
beta dig.
That's when I was playing all the Next Fest demos.
Okay. Oh, the demos.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know if that was the catch.
I don't think that was a catch.
Like,
I take it though.
right, but I
Take it. And they gotta let it play out.
Yeah, for sure. But no, yeah, I played a bunch of horror demos.
You had somebody overseas in your chat. I saw.
Oh, yeah, that's my guy Isaac.
Oh, that's your guy. Okay, the way he was talking, it seemed like y'all didn't know each other.
No, that's just how Isaac talks.
He caught it. Look, he turned upfield.
The only thing they might say is he never had a chance to make a step.
Yeah, I say that second step.
I was gonna say it's the second step bullshit.
Yeah.
And then what was that? There was some game. There was a game that you was playing. Because I heard Jamie on there. It was somebody else, but it was one of those games where I guess, like you were saying, like if y'all get away from each other, y'all can't hear each other.
That might have been Pete.
Because I heard you was like, oh, she went down the elevator. She can't hear you.
Oh no, that was when we was playing. That was when we was playing. Yeah. And so it's a magic game. It's a magic game. So all the spells you have to actually say the spells.
Oh, I think what's gonna be playing the?
No, so there's another one that I can't remember the name of that one, but that's a different game because that one is it's like an arena fighter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But no, I mean, like I said, we just been trying all these different demos and stuff. But proximity chat, but me and Bacardi have to do a proximity chat in Phasmophobia.
Yeah. He caught it on this one. Turn around was one step, but that was the first step, 2 step, right?
No, but I'm like, you definitely sound like you. I mean, we could talk about it, but you sound like you got some bad words for Arc Raiders.
I mean, that's cool.
I thought this was fucking with it.
I mean, no, the way this pointed out to me, I thought he was trying to say, like, okay, you like it, I love it.
Me and King was talking about it before you got here. It was cool. It's a game. I don't think I like it. I wouldn't pay $40 for it.
Is that the base for it?
$40.
I don't think it's that bad. Because it's really, to me, I think because it's early in the stage, like early in this game or whatever. I think it probably ain't ready to come out yet because I feel like they ain't showed enough this weekend.
It comes out next week.
You know what I'm saying? I was because I didn't play the beginning.
No, 2 weeks.
I didn't play the alpha or whatever, so I don't know where it came from. But I feel like I didn't see a lot. To, like I guess what you were saying, like this, like to just like okay, I've done 40 in the game. I've never, but it gave me. It's just a division in space.
It is, but the division, you got so much other stuff. Like this is literally, and that's what we was talking about it. And we go until we start the podcast officially and everything. But it feels like that. I can't remember when you go into like the dark hold or whatever it was fucking called. The
in what game?
In the division where you go into that.
Oh yeah,
that
like,
zone.
Yeah, the zone. Yeah.
It's literally that part of the division without everything else of the division. And that's what I'm saying. Like I wouldn't have bought the division if it was just that part of it.
Really?
No.
You really care about the other stuff?
Yeah, I like the story and the outside more of it than anything.
Well, I mean, that's why I said I feel like that's why I said they definitely give me Helldivers vibes. There ain't no story to Helldivers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's really
There's a story to Helldivers.
Not really. It's just that's why it doesn't end. It's just
it is a continuous story to Helldivers.
What you're playing is the story. So I swear to God, I just found this out yesterday. Even when you kill your own people, they generate that into the storyline for the effectiveness of the battle. So, like, let's say you're on a battle planet where the bugs are winning and the forces are losing, and you going out here bullshitting. That's what will increase the forces winning. So then the next story, we lost that because of blah 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 blah.
But then it comes back eventually that we got to get it back.
No, that's the catch. Like in Helldivers, Super Earth can be lost.
But I mean, so how long has Helldivers been out?
A little over a year.
That's why I keep
saying. So did they do that Helldivers 1? Was it like
I didn't play Helldivers 1.
Like I said, because I mean, if it's that, I mean, so we're just playing the game until they decide it's the ending.
I mean, they'll probably never have it. They'll probably never actually end it where it's gonna be like to the point. Cause it'll be Helldivers 3 comes out then.
But do you need the story? Like, I guess as a person who didn't,
Well,
who
that's
don't
what
play
we were talking
Helldivers.
about with Heartbreakers, he's
Well, like with the Division, I needed the story. Extraction shooters just aren't. That's why I didn't play Rainbow Six Siege. Was it Siege that was the extraction one?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, so I see, like the break. Well, see, I thought it was the PvP still, but it was like breaking the internet.
Well, I mean, this was PvP.
PvPvE.
I mean, but still, that's how essentially Siege was. I think Siege might have just been PvP.
I think what Helldivers need is a cinematic conclusion. Like if they have that every week, where whatever happens, they generate. Okay, we were impactful on this.
Oh yeah, like they actually gave you like videos to let you know, like they actually did like the report from Super Earth saying like this is what we did this week or whatever. I feel like it would definitely bring more people in, and you would catch on to like, oh shit, I do
But
make
see,
that.
what they do is because like I said, I play it during the week now. They do change the orders according to how many people actually participate in whatever the orders were. So like let's say if a lot of people, let's say we get the 3 planets, right?
Yeah.
And we finish out that campaign there. Once that ends, the next hour, whatever the next day's mission might be like, we'll go back to this section and we gonna wage war on this planet that we didn't get. Or you know what I'm saying? And then it'll be like a battle for 2 days.
Wow.
That's why I said I feel like it's also like they can always bring it. Like if we lost the planet, they're gonna find a way that we gonna go back and invade.
Because that's the thing too. When remember we was playing and you was talking about the difficulty.
Yeah.
If you go back and it doesn't even matter. Like let's say it's a battle planet where we're losing, you can play that shit on normal, and it's hell because we're already losing. So if you go to a planet where we're winning, it don't matter what you put it on. I think it'll be like sparingly. Squads will be coming in. They might be more often if you got it on challenge.
Yeah, I get you saying
but the regular nigga, if you go into a planet where they was overrunning it, be prepared.
So you saying like to stay on normal?
It won't matter because again, the whole mission is you're losing, so you got to go in here and make an impact on whatever section that they're overtaking.
Okay, I see that. So because all you do is put more pressure on you, know the difficulty you go.
Right.
So like that makes sense. I get that. I ain't never think that deep into it.
Yeah, but last week I was streaming, and all the only mission that I wanted to do was thin the herd, and you just really sat in one spot. You didn't have to go nowhere. They dropped you in. Y'all was at the extraction point, and just hordes was coming.
They just keep coming. That's
so
those
you just throwing out
missions.
turrets, you throwing out fucking eagle strikes, like, and that's your whole goal is to have the most kills.
Oh, I get that.
Oh shit, that's not something I fuck with.
Yeah, we still been waiting on you to get it. Like, shit.
That shit fun, bro. I was just playing Battlefield today too.
Battlefield I heard is crazy.
Nigga, Battlefield so motherfucking.
Yeah, but I got to tell you, I've been out of Battlefield. I ain't been out of it. Like Battlefield was actually my favorite over Call of Duty, but I haven't played it in solo because I never same thing.
I think I've only played one Battlefield ever in life.
You
said you never played one, Trip?
I don't think I've ever played.
I played one Battlefield probably in life.
Like Bad Company is still my favorite.
I played the beta for that. The beta for it was a lot of fun.
So I believe it. I mean, yeah, I plan to get it. Because I was going to get that before. I mean, I'm getting Call of Duty. You get Call of Duty free now. So I was like, I was going to definitely grab it. I think grab it.
I played both of them. I ain't gonna lie. I really like Battlefield better. It's just, it was something about like the look, the controls.
But wasn't that always the Battlefield appeal?
Yeah.
That Battlefield was the more realistic than Call of Duty.
Was very short and it didn't update like Call of Duty.
But there was Battlefield was always more realistic than Call of Duty, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Oh yeah, that's the
Yeah.
Battlefield's more simple.
Because they don't do all that like running on the walls, flipping and weird shit. Like, you're moving. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's more strategy. Definitely more strategy.
Okay, you ready to start? I know you've been ready. Right?
At this point, I'm just gonna slap this motherfucker. Keep going.
We thought you were gonna just be on it. Like I'm gonna just hit the button. I don't know who he gonna go. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
On 3. I'm good now.
1, 2.
All right. Welcome back to the Geekset podcast, only podcast that blend hip hop culture and geek culture together. I'm your boy Deuces. With me, I got my man Bacardi Sensei in the building.
What is going on, everybody? How are we doing today?
We are doing great. We got Didge in the building.
What is happening, people? What is happening, people?
Yes, sir. We got Trip in the building.
What's going on, everybody?
Yep, and we got King out the shop.
What it do, everybody? How y'all doing?
Doing great, man. How was everybody's week?
It was good. Like we're saying off air, I've been
Just been gaming, bro.
Yeah, I've been gaming too.
Yeah, I know all y'all niggas been gaming.
I've
Yeah,
been really enjoying video gaming this week.
yeah.
I feel my season approaching. You understand? I today be on some games, boy. Like
I know that the weather hasn't like permitted to keep niggas inside yet.
it just did. I feel like today.
having a pretty good year.
No. Last night going into
Yeah,
today,
that rain.
I was halfway through my stream, and I was like, bro, I need to go close this damn window. Bro, I want to get up.
Nigga turn that heat on.
Woke up feet shivering, like, what the fuck?
This was the first day turning the heat on.
No, that's crazy.
We so fucking weird. We actually had the AC on still.
Me too.
Oh, yo,
I did.
I woke up at like midnight, cold as hell.
Y'all know I'm a fan on me all day, all year.
You just need the air to be moving. So
I can tell
get
you
that part.
that's why I often tell people in buildings that I share in general, like whether it's work, whether it's at the crib, I say don't base everything off of me because I'm always going to opt in to have the AC on and the fan blowing. So I'm like, just go ahead, whatever's comfortable for y'all, I'll figure it out.
AC is crazy.
I like that, I feel like my philosophy.
I mean, I like keeping the fan on.
My philosophy is it's
I
easier.
don't think so.
My philosophy is it's easier
You don't think
it's easier to warm up than it is to cool down.
Because the fan,
Definitely
you still
easier
just
warm
letting
up
the
than
air
cool down.
circulate.
Yeah, I like that cool air around my head while I'm in a nice warm.
Like that, you letting air circulate. You not necessarily
pushing in cold air.
pushing in newly cold air.
I like new cold air.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of cold air, so I saw Tony Baker talk about this. When y'all get under the cover at night, do y'all rub y'all feet? Like, are y'all
Sure,
feet
yeah.
rubbers? Because
Start
apparently
fire.
there's a lot of people that don't.
What? How can you not?
So apparently there's a lot of people that
I
don't.
feel like my feet cannot be apart from each other.
I feel like that's a given. Like you have to do that.
Like, you gotta do the rub your
If
feet.
it-
You gotta
if
get
it's
comfy.
Crisp air, like, the cover. You get in there, you feel the heat off of your feet together.
Fresh out the shower.
Yeah.
Not all
Scampered
the
across
time.
the floor, got a little something on the bottom,
Like
gotta
if
kick
I'm
it
not
off.
cold, I'm just underneath the cover. Like I just got underneath the cover. It's like, all right, whatever. It's time to go to bed.
No, like fam, 'cause when I lift up the sheets, they get under like cool.
Yeah.
Bro. I got
Everything gotta rub. You gotta get
crumping under the cover.
Right. And then also don't be a little bit sleepy too. Oh, you about to get the best night's sleep ever.
I gotta rub them feet together.
Gotta rub them feet together. It's crazy because, like I said, there was a lot of people saying that they don't. I was like, how? Like you said, like how?
I hate my damn shit. I be having most. That's when I realize when I need to cut my nails.
Yeah.
Now you like, ow, shit.
Hell yeah.
Hangnail, didn't know about it.
You know what I'm saying?
Scratch that shit out your
Or like you get caught on like that one string on your cover. Right. You feel it. You like, oh damn it,
Damn,
the whole
take
night
your joy away. Like, man, you better stop it. It's cool in here.
Yeah, man. So just I want to go over some random topics that we didn't get a chance to get to, but I saw and I was like, I wanted us to talk about it. Did y'all know that the giant chicken in Family Guy is officially dead?
Yeah, I saw
And
that.
Meg was the one that killed him.
I ain't see that episode.
So I did.
See the episode.
So in the episode, Meg she ended up dating the giant chicken's son, and
Of course.
Was he a chicken?
yeah, but the giant chicken it was on some like racist shit. Like
Right.
no, like
So they doing some-
no,
they
not
doing
racist. It was more on you. That's my enemy's daughter. You
Right.
can't date.
That's
And
the ops.
Yeah, it's the ops. And so she
So,
ended up having a fight with
Romeo
the giant
and Juliet.
chicken. And in the end of her fight, she come out with the giant chicken head, but he didn't do the thing. He didn't do the thing that he always does at the end of the fight.
Yeah.
And so the creator confirmed and said, "Yep, giant chicken is officially dead."
Damn, it's about to be the end of that series.
That's
I
crazy.
wonder why you
One
want to
more
kill the
season.
chicken, though.
I don't know. I mean, it's you know you got to think they got so many through lines that keep on happening. Like American Dad got the golden poop. You know what I'm saying? And that one, like they got that's something that Seth Meyers does a lot. Where it's like, all right, I don't gotta keep on throwing this giant chicken.
I mean,
in.
they was trying to animate me.
At some point, you just get tired. All right, what else?
Because I mean, they were
do?
fighting everywhere.
And then it's like you like say Meg inherited the beef, so it's just like, how far do we go with this and everything like
I mean, I'm
that?
saying, like, because, like, what is it? Was like, is the son beefing with Meg now? With her
Ooh,
dad?
I don't know. They didn't really address that, but that I can see that.
Like
I
I
haven't
mean,
watched Family Guy in so long.
Yeah.
I miss it actually. I really miss Family Guy. Like,
So
I need to
every
watch
now
it.
and then I'll go back and I'm like, all right,
It's
let me just
crazy to miss a
binge.
show that's still on.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
To miss a show that you could actively go and go, all right, let me
Well, see, that's the thing to me.
tune in.
But see, that's why it's great because I had that same thought process, right? And then I was like, well, let me binge to it. Like I started it from the last episode that I can like remember fully, and then I watched it. And I was like, oh shit, there's a whole shit ton of more episodes. I did that with American Dad. I was like, damn, I didn't know that shit was still going. And shit.
Yeah, like, I mean, to be truthful, I didn't know. Like,
Yeah.
I thought it. I don't know why I thought it stopped like last year.
Yeah.
Or
Cleveland should
let Deuces have that.
it was either that or the other one, American Dad. I had thought stopped. Like I didn't know they were
Wait,
actually
who did he
still.
say?
I said Myers.
Yeah,
I did mean
Oh.
Farland. It's crazy because I know the difference 100%.
That tells you I did not pay attention to the name at all. I just kept moving.
Oh yeah. The same thing with South Park. When I realized, I think it was the pandemic special when that came out, and I said, "Wait, is South Park still going?" And I went back and I binged from the last episode I remember all the way up and everything.
I can't get
I
this.
never-
You still can't get this right?
never-
Wait,
I never was.
Like I was. It's hit or
Really?
miss.
It's definitely hit or miss.
Yeah.
Like,
I love
South Park
South Park
was
still.
funny to me, and this ain't even it's gonna sound disrespectful, but I swear I don't mean it when disrespectfully. South Park was funny to me when I was in 3rd grade, and then as I got older, I'm just like, bro, these jokes they just cringe.
So, a quick question.
Real childish.
So, so
third grade funny.
what's the difference between South Park and Rick and Morty then? Because Rick and Morty's on that same type of level.
Rick and Morty's deep. Rick
It's
and
not.
Morty's deep.
Rick and Morty's way
Rick
more
and Morty got
intellectual humor than it is. South Park is just stupid.
South Park. I feel like they go for always the lowest hanging fruit,
Always.
but even still, I don't watch Rick and Morty like that.
Yeah.
Like I haven't seen the
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty's my favorite. One
I
of my
haven't
favorites.
seen the
I
last.
just finished the last
I
season.
I like them. I like them
What
all.
season are they on?
I was
Eight.
definitely a can
I ain't seen
South
it
Park
since
to like
season.
SNL.
Huh?
Right. I would say South Park is on the SNL, Mad TV kind of train where they attack what's already out here.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And that's the thing. Like it's so played. Like not saying it's. I have never found it funny.
I mean, but I also feel like
Ever.
that too because they kids.
Mm.
So they're kids.
Which
Like,
Rick and Morty season was it where they had the feels good the robot and they was
Oh nigga, what's that? The third? I think it's third season.
so the
when he had the baby,
The Night of the Purge. That's the
the
Purge.
Purge night the season after that because
Yeah.
I saw I saw the 4th season and I ain't seen it since and it's just
Yeah. You didn't even watch the anime because the anime
No.
they went, bro. The anime they was so different. They went full anime, bro. Like that was crazy.
It was like,
I was actually impressed. I didn't know what to expect.
Trying to do it, but
Because I didn't know what to
it made
expect.
me really appreciate the Rick and Morty.
Really?
Yeah, you know, I was
But-
like,
but Rick and Morty-
though. So the opposites I fuck
Yeah, but Rick and Morty has a lot of. They have a lot of childish jokes as well. Like,
but I feel like that's the same thing. 'Cause, like, I really, for our reason, I really got into what's that Netflix cartoon, the freaky ass cartoon.
Oh, Big Mouth?
Big Mouth.
I ain't gonna hold
Like the first 2 seasons.
the art,
Yeah.
the art, I was like, bro, I'm good. I tuned in, saw the art, was like, never mind.
The first 2 seasons,
But
like, I was
wait a
really
minute.
into it.
Because the art kind of reminds me. Well, I wonder if somebody draws that different. But the Krampus in American Dad looks exactly like that art in Big Mouth.
You disrespectful to Krampus and American Dad.
Bro, Krampus in American Dad looks like that art in Big
Have
Mouth,
you
bro.
seen the characters in
Yes,
Big Mouth?
yes, I love Big Mouth, bro.
I mean, the animation's different.
Drop
But I mean, like my 3rd season, I was like, bro, what kind of person? Because it was really about like child,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
Well,
what is
because
it?
so for me, I appreciate all forms of humor, right? You know what I'm saying? So I do like toilet humor, like I said, you know what I'm saying, where I will watch South Park and, you know, the elements of the childish humor that Rick and Morty had. Now, I agree. Rick and Morty definitely has way more highbrow comedy and everything, but they do have their moments that is
For
similar, like,
Yeah,
like
sure.
you know what
But
I'm
it's
saying?
South Park ain't got high.
I feel like that's the thing. It's-
Nah. Highbrow, well, South Park has no highbrow.
That's why I like certain comedies where you have a range.
Okay.
You can go from making everybody laugh to just like I feel like I'm with this. I feel like South Park has more cringe moments than ha moments, but their audience is the people who enjoy that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like the fucking Jackass crit. Like you
Yeah,
only
definitely
like the
Jackass.
ha
Yeah, oh, no, definitely,
moments
definitely,
that
definitely.
everybody else isn't laughing
Definitely.
at. 'Cause
But
that's
you
what
know-
makes it funnier to
But
you.
the funny, you know what's the funny thing about it is, so I never was big on the Jackass wave because to me, the bodily harm
Why
comedy,
you do- why
I
you
don't
do
like
such
that.
big
Like
comedy?
that's not as hilarious to me.
I do to King's point. I do feel like that's That's
Oh.
South Park.
But, no, I
Right,
agree.
'cause
I agree.
Kill Kenny, you killing this little boy over and over again.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
get what you're saying.
I know. Yeah, like I said, I'm not saying that they're different, but I'm saying I think it's the medium. Like cartoon bodily armor, I can laugh at. Real life bodily armor.
See, no.
If it looked legit.
No. Because that's just like, I always say this about people with horror movies.
Family Guy is complete animated.
But that's
body
also
horror.
why I haven't watched Family Guy in forever.
You don't like animated body horror?
No, it's just that's also humor. Like
It's the
all
same
of
shit.
No, I'm not saying it's different. I'm just saying to me,
You think
because of the
Family Guy's
cartoon,
cringe?
and that's
But
the.
see, that's just like people who don't
Dad.
like
Hold on.
horror,
Yeah.
but people who do like true crime. So like you'll sit here and watch true crime, but you don't like horror. That's the same difference to me. You'll like, oh yeah, South Park because it's fake, but you don't like Jackass because it's real. It's still the same concept.
And even with the true crime, what I hate about that, because I can get it if you don't like, if you just be specific, like, well, I don't fuck with monsters and all that, but there's some great slashers.
Right.
That is literally what true crime
Well,
is.
so right, but so the way I look at it, but I mean, I get. I'm not saying that they're different. I'm just saying, like visually, it's for whatever reason, I can get with it more in the animation than in real life. Just like how, like, I'm not.
He can get with that.
like as much as I like horror, I'm not really big on a lot of gore horrors.
Like overly gore?
Yeah, like overly
Terrifier?
gore. Yeah, I recognize Terrifier as like top tier and shit like that, but it's like I don't ever go back and watch it.
That's why I never watched
Huh?
Where you put Evil Dead?
There's two different Evil Deads though. You got serious Evil Dead, and then you got funny Evil
Ash,
Dead.
yeah, Ash was even
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, and I like Ash vs. Evil Dead a little bit better.
Than the serious Evil Dead.
Yep.
I didn't think the series Evil Dead was gory.
The newer ones are kind of.
The newer
Yeah.
one
The
was
newer ones, nigga, the whole end is her.
It's covered in.
Yeah.
Like,
So like, you know,
literally
so like the
everywhere.
matter of fact, like to put in perspective, like I will watch the Final Destination franchise before I watch the Grudge franchise as a rewatch.
That's
I
interesting.
mean, not
Final
Grudge,
Destination
not the
is-
Grudge. Saw. Like Saw to me is very, very gory compared to Final Destination.
That's interesting. I would think
It's a toss up.
absolutely not.
It's a
Well,
toss up.
I get no.
It depends.
So,
It
this is
depends
why
on the-
I-
it depends on the game.
Is it different? Now we in another subcategory.
Yeah.
But no, so this is
it's-
where
right,
I
yeah.
understand where Deuces is coming from. I don't agree, but I do understand it.
Yeah.
Because both of them are very gory.
Yeah.
All like, remember the Final Destination?
Yeah,
where the family was-
yeah,
You see
yeah,
it,
you
like,
see it,
it's
yeah.
super gory. But Final Destination, I think the way that they approach their gore is
Yeah.
different. Like,
Yeah.
they approach it as you escape death. Now death is after you versus Saw. And well, I don't fuck with Saw. Saw is just, hey, I want to fuck up your day.
Yeah.
Oh, you shouldn't have got kidnapped.
Yeah.
It wasn't, but it was also a deeper storyline to install. It was something that you did. It
Yeah.
fucked up the other.
Yeah.
something else.
Like you,
It was-
like
it
you
was
deserved
purpose
it
killing.
in your own way. Like in your own way, you deserved it. So
And
it's
then-
like I ain't that bad of a person.
It
Be
was
like I
redemption.
ain't.
But it was redemption because you also had the chance to survive that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like
Based
all
off
the
of
way
your
to
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
In the most catastrophic way.
Yeah, but it's like I said, like even when I said when this last Final Destination came out, I went back and watched the old ones to lead up to it. Right when every Saw, I've watched them once and I've never went back, and I really don't have a desire to go back and watch
I
any of
mean,
the Saws.
what's
I stopped
crazy?
watching Saw.
What's crazy? Of all the Saws, the cringiest moment is when she got thrown into the nails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Like I would take, I would watch all the door.
Hey, yeah.
Oh,
That one, man, it was like, oh.
Y'all just doing this to people, like.
Nah, that and the glass box when they had to reach in there with the
Oh, yeah.
the glass box.
Yeah.
Like I said, like the
I
torture.
remember that. Honestly, it's a lot of them though, because the barbed wire, the nigga had to crawl through the barbed wire. Like,
Yeah.
that's a lot. Like,
I forgot about
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but those little because that was the house. So that movie
What up,
alone
Slimer?
was like, bro, absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey,
but I mean, I agree because I don't really like I said, that's why I'm taking my time with Terrifier. 'Cause I saw one, I'm like, I already know what this
That's
is
what I'm
about.
saying. Like,
But that's also
Deuces
why it's like
said
I
they
do
was
know
top tier.
I
It
know
was
my
like, ooh,
limit.
really?
Well, I feel like people who love horror, they hold Terrifier in a high regard.
oh yeah,
They do.
Terrifier
It
is up
depends.
there.
It depends on your threshold. Like I said, because I watched one, so I already know is this gonna be up from there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if one took me to a level where it's like my threshold already is Human Centipede.
So I haven't even got through to him.
Yeah,
I saw one. I did not
I
watch
didn't
two.
need it all.
I did not watch two or three. Bro, there's three of them.
Why not? What are y'all doing with y'all?
Like,
There's
all I need
three
to
of
tell
them.
you
Y'all
what
out
it's
here
about.
playing. That's what y'all proud of. Y'all out here bullshit. You watch one, you might as well watch all.
I didn't watch none.
I didn't need a second
What
one.
it was about.
I didn't even need to
people, they
finish it.
doing what?
I saw one without my. It was without my consent.
They tied you down.
No,
It was your
Feel
sleep
the eyes,
eyes.
no,
man.
no,
Hey,
You was some NyQuil from
You
Dollar
didn't even
General?
know it was
I
on. I
was
was just
at my
praying it.
cousin crib. Because
That's
Chris
true.
watch all these.
Yeah. Stro watch a lot of
He
crazy
did
shit,
so,
man.
I watched, like, no, bro, I'm not finishing this.
Yeah,
Right.
like I was over there, and we was about to go do something. So like, I'm waiting for us to finish so we can leave. And he like, hey, let's just sit down and watch a little bit of it.
Did he tell you what it was though before you
Yeah,
did it?
yeah. So he was like, bro, I heard it even. He came in and was like, bro, I heard it ain't as bad as it sounds.
He set you up for the okie doke.
Ain't no way though.
Because if you explain it to somebody, it is far worse than you can even explain
That's what I'm
it.
saying.
I figured
That's what I feel like. That's what I said. Like that's how I gauge. Like that's how I gauge things. That's how I knew that was my threshold. Because just like Terrifier, like from watching it, I know like you only gonna go higher from there. when someone just tells you what Human Centipede is about, it's like I want to see how high it goes.
Even feel like just explaining this to somebody. It's
Yeah.
like it don't get no worse than that.
And now you just gotta see it.
The way we explained it was like, it happens at the end. You never see the whole process of it. Like, you didn't have to deal with it. It made it sound like, oh, at the end, you wake up and it sort of ends with, oh, shit, they the Human Centipede now. And I'm like, all right, how do you deal with that?
Somebody broke it.
Right at the middle.
Hey, Straw fucked you all.
Yeah. I explained to me. I'm like, I ask questions. Like,
I
bro,
definitely
it's
have follow-up
I'm like,
questions. Like, so what happens when they eat? Oh, this is gonna happen. Nah,
Like-
bro, I'm good.
It's such a
I'm
fucked
good.
up movie. It ain't no worse than Old Boy, though. Old Boy, I know that's not a horror movie, but that is a movie with the most fucked up premise I have ever seen.
Have I seen Old Boy?
That's with the blind man?
That's what the fam.
No. I'm what?
He wake up basically ain't got none of his memory and stuff like that. They having him basically do stuff to get his freedom, but they have him save this woman. They get all attracted to him, let them sleep together, and say, "Hey, bro, that was your daughter."
Oh yeah.
Most fucked up premise I've ever seen.
What was the other movie that did that? It was like it was the sister.
No.
Oh, I
You
ain't
thinking
seen
of the one?
God damn it. That's fucked
No,
up.
it's one where he
I
actually
got
smashes
I
himself.
had a weird moment with my guys about amnesia too. That kind
The
of
one-
pissed me off in movies. I got a weird.
What?
He said he had a weird moment with his guy about
I know, like, I don't understand. Like, I know amnesia affects a specific part of your brain or whatever it doesn't. But why is it just the you of you? Like, how do you know about life? Like, niggas come out of amnesia still knowing about life in society.
Yeah, that is
not
the crazy
themselves.
part.
Like,
Maybe that's how memory works. I don't know, but like that do be the crazy
like,
part.
if
I
you
never
blow
thought
up
of
my
that.
shit to be
Yeah.
like, somebody wish you know what your name is, I would be like, what the fuck is a name? You know what I'm saying? But even on top of that, it's like, what the fuck is like? Like, I'm a baby. If I don't know,
Yeah,
like,
if you figure amnesia means you know nothing.
Yeah,
How
I'm a
do you know
baby.
how to talk? I
Like,
get you.
Yeah, wait, how does amnesia work?
that's what I'm saying.
I never thought about it.
Like, then when you think about movies where it be like, you got amnesia, and they just like, we need you to work. And you just like, you'll figure out your name eventually. Like, you like, bro, wait, what? Like, and you just be knowing what to do. That's the nigga be just banging on rocks.
You know what?
And be like, you know what, bro?
Predestination.
Predestination.
Yes.
Predestination.
That was the other one.
They get them to
I feel like I did hurt.
it's like a government society or whatever government agency gets this dude to be a secret agent, and it's like time travel though. So they send him back to stop like a killing or something like that, right? So then he ends up that's what it was. They send him back to stop a serial killer,
Mhm.
and in the midst of stopping the serial killer, he gets burned up, like his face gets
I did
burned.
see this. Yep.
Then he gets plastic surgery to become a woman.
Yep, I did see this.
Or yeah, I think he became the woman first, or he was that's what it was. He was a man first, full different face. Sends him back in time to stop the killer, right?
Right.
Finds out he's the fucking killer.
Yeah.
But then, but in that same time, he had a sex change, and then when they sent him back, he ended up smashing himself.
Right, that's what it was. It was he had sex with
It
himself.
was so the
That's
premise
crazy.
I
was
remember.
so crazy.
I know this was like years ago too, because I do remember when I first saw it. I think I said it to something like, "Bro, I have never seen no shit like this
Yeah.
before."
I can imagine. I can imagine Bacardi reaction when the reveal happened because Bacardi,
Like,
he can't like his,
that was
he
right.
can't hold his reaction.
That was really, like when the twist came, I was
Matter of
like,
fact, that's what it was. It started off as a girl because she was in an orphanage, and then when they went and got her, she was so cold, but she was like they said she had like boyish strength and boyish this. So when she became the secret agent, they gave her the sex change to become the man. And when they sent her back in time, he ended up falling in love with himself.
That's
but
crazy.
did not know
Sarah
that
Snook.
he was the girl first.
Sarah, who? Yeah,
Shit from Succession. She was the one.
yeah. That movie's amazing. I forgot about. I have to watch that again. That movie.
This premise, I was trying to read.
That
the
premise
plot
is
through,
crazy.
like,
That premise is crazy.
I mean, I feel like
It's a movie you will have to watch 3 times. to understand.
all over the place.
Bro, I was trying to read the plot and listen, and it's like, bro, it was all confusing.
All right, another random fact that I learned over this week. Do y'all remember Alf?
Yeah.
Do y'all know why Alf was canceled abruptly and never can't get revived?
I didn't know he was kind of abruptly out the kids.
So
I remember reading this.
Alf
the
was
last time we talked about Alf because I
Yeah.
never watched Alf, and Bacardi was very
I'm still surprised. So
That was amazing.
Alf was amazing, right?
Who was
And
the comedian that was Elf?
well, the creator name was Paul Fusco.
No, I'm talking about the voice of Elf.
I thought it was no. So it was him. It wasn't a comedian.
Oh, was he?
This
Oh,
is
he's funny.
from this story. This is
But
so
Alf went off the air in 1990, and if it got
Yeah.
off the air,
He clapped
Yeah.
his own cheeks.
Yeah.
Yes, he
So-
did.
and Alf, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
to this point now, it makes sense why I would have
Yeah.
Alf.
That's
It
the
got
one off-
taken off, and it couldn't come back. It
So
went off in
Alf
1990. I
had
wasn't born.
Alf had movies. He had a show. He had cartoons. He had a comic. He had bro. Alf was the man.
I know he had cereal.
Yeah.
Toys
And everything.
I remember the movie. I remember going to see the Alf movie.
So what it was? Is that's the thing. It ended abruptly. It ended at his height, right? The reason that it ended at his height is Paul Fusco. Yeah.
That's layered.
Yeah. I didn't hear Cardi say that.
What?
So all he saw was he clapped his own cheeks, and you said that movie was amazing, and that's all he said. He said that's a wild moment to jump into. All right, so Paul Fusco, creator of Alf, also the voice actor, right?
Mm-hmm.
He wanted the world to really believe that Alf was an alien that came to Earth and became a star. So much to the point that production, he said, no, they cannot see the puppeteers. We need to create these tunnels underneath the set so that way the puppeteers can move in and out in between, right? Not that bad, but that's a whole lot of money that they have to spend. That he really wanted to sell that.
I canceled it for that.
So much so to the point that the reason why Alf was not on late night, like they tried to get him, he said, no, I need to show up as Alf, and he demanded, like Conan O'Brien, like, no, you guys got to build this set real quick for me if y'all want me to be there.
So that they can never see him.
So they can never see him. They wanted him at SNL. He said, yeah, I'll come do SNL, but y'all got to build these tunnels. They said no, to the point that when they finally did, like, they had him on something, they gave him a brief cameo in the crowd because they was like, bro, we are not going to do this. They was trying to do so many additional, they was trying to do movies. Movies ended because same thing.
He's still trying to do
He's like, yeah, I'll do the movie, but we got to do this. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the budget was that much.
Bro, they came to him every decade. Alf ended in the 90s. At the end of the 90s, they was like, Sony, like, let's do a movie. Sure, let's do it. No. Early 2000s. Yeah, I'll do the movie. You got to build these tunnels. They were like, no. Bro, like
Why
literally.
did you build the tunnel so bad?
Because he wanted the world to believe that Alf was a true alien that came to Earth and became a star.
So how would you go like?
He had a real
They
vision,
never
fam.
showed his feet like that.
Basically, this nigga was a lunatic.
I just want to let you know.
I'm just trying to remember. I don't remember seeing you saw the feet maybe like maybe a handful of times.
That nigga was like a Muppet. Like you only saw him just there.
Yeah, bro, like literally,
He was behind the chair. That's how you do those movies. Nigga.
no, he wanted Alf to be a full alien, even to this day. I think they recently tried it like in the past 5 years. And Sony, they first was down, but then when they start seeing the production budget, they're like,
Hell no.
no, we can't do
You
it.
find a cost-efficient way to do that shit
They
yet?
might do it. The last I see on the Wikipedia for it is that it might be CGI, which that's your way of not having to do with production.
Here's the
You know
thing.
what?
It might be CGI until they talk to him. He's like, no, I need my tunnels, bro. Bro, this nigga been doing this for 30 years. There's no way that he gonna just like finally up and be like, all right, fuck it, let's do CGI.
He ain't got the rights no more.
See, that's how they waited. They played the long game.
He created how you
Yeah.
He probably sold it in some deal.
Yeah, they played the long game because I'm like, bro, this nigga was dedicated to them tunnels.
Because I'm trying to
Did they ever show like what they look like? Did they ever, like,
yeah, you can see like you can see the tunnels because, and that's the crazy thing is like because Alf ended abruptly, like they got 3 seasons and then it ended, and everybody was like, bro, like people just stopped talking about it, but it was because everything that people wanted to include with Alf, whether it was because the last time they tried to do a movie, he was like, yeah, I want to do this elaborate tour, you know what I'm saying? I want to go on all these talk shows and everything like that, but he requested that every talk show build them damn tunnels or Alf.
Sit there in the chair or something like.
He wanted to be in the tunnel and be Alf.
He wanted to puppeteer from underneath, but no one ever see him.
Yeah, he didn't want. Yeah, he didn't want nobody to know.
Do it is like I'm pretty sure he wanted to like make a tunnel to where Alf would probably slide across the floor and then be in the chair, and no one ever saw him. They just heard him, and you know what I mean. Well, really, nigga, you should have just built a fucking robot. You should have built a toy to walk out there or roll out there and just...
Why not get a suit? Get a suit or something. But he was so bro. To be doing the holding off of that for 30 years is crazy, bro.
That's how you know this nigga's fucking crazy.
He didn't have a true vision
At all.
He didn't want nobody to see him. That motherfucker must be ugly as a bitch.
He said, no,
That nigga is like, dog. Because how you ain't gonna get some, like, they ain't gonna believe you. You done made the world believe Alf real, so you like, no, I actually made Alf. The moment you tell it, nigga, you crazy.
But
bro, we know you're fake. Like, this is not like, bro, you're not gonna make
he a method
actor.
He a method actor, bro.
That this puppet is real when we know you're the voice and you're the guy, my nigga. Like,
oh yeah, but what Bo said, bro. The cast and crew hated his demand so much that the main actor, the dad that was in the show, literally fought Alf. Not Fusco, not the guy that he fought the puppet out of frustration. Yes, like fought the puppet out of frustration. This shit. Because like I said, when you see the behind the scenes sets and you see like the tunnels, like some of the staff, like they literally was falling, hurting themselves. Like they said it was a nightmare to film. It cost so much. It was a nightmare to film. They hated the demands. But yeah, they said the dad literally fought the puppet because of this nigga demand.
Do they got video of the fight?
I don't know if they got video. I think it's more so people talking about
it. I'll tell you, like, I'm gonna dish out pain to this fucking
The crazy part is they had somebody who was originally in the suit. It was some dude, he was a Hungarian actor named Michu Mezaros, but it was too expensive. They was like, cut this shit.
Wow. It was too expensive to pay dude to be in the suit. Then to make tunnels?
I'm assuming Fam might have wanted to, he might have wanted all that control.
I might say he knew what he was doing. He was like, oh, I got the demand right now. I'm gonna drop this price.
But like both said, y'all don't applaud his dedication to his that was his vision. That was his vision. That was his vision.
Against encouraging stupidity. That's the thing. Like, I understand originality and all that shit. Like I give people their flowers for standing on their convictions, but even then, if it's dumb, it's dumb.
Yeah, I mean,
I think Fam really don't want his face shown because even on his IMDb page, it says Paul Fusco and the picture is out.
Man, that nigga, he got a problem, dog.
Like, Fam really don't want his face shown.
That nigga's ugly, bro. I don't like these calls, people ugly. You gotta like yourself.
All right, let's being uncanny. What if Alf really was an alien and this was really his demands and Paul Fusco was really saving humanity? He's saving humanity.
Wait, you say this is Alf was like, you better put me on TV.
I need my tunnels.
Freaky ass alien dude, because he needs a nigga playing with his butt and arms in order to do his performance. Cause that's crazy.
It sounds like American Dad. Like, I can understand American Dad a little bit better now. Like, so that's Alf, actually. What's his name is Alf? Like,
if it was today's time, he definitely would have did a Kickstarter, bro.
Bro, you know how much money he would have to raise for that Kickstarter?
Yeah, I get you, but
I wonder what he doing with himself.
Bro, ain't nobody doing that.
Because I wouldn't let you better have your picture of Alf. Nigga, you don't own Alf no more. Give me that fucking picture.
Take off his Wikipedia.
You don't, or at least have my watermark on that motherfucker. Like, you ain't got no.
When he thought of this idea, I just wondered, like, he really thought he was cooking.
That nigga was high. He was on something.
And then, but just like,
But Alf was cold though. Like you think it was a comedy. Like he actually,
bro, he was.
Yeah,
The fact that they Sony kept on coming back. They're like, we got to revive Alf. We can do this. And every time it got shut down because that nigga wanted his tunnels is crazy, bro.
I mean, Alf coming back. If you'd have come back in any new era, it would have been just because Alf was just he was just that. That was just like what's going on in the pop. Like he was literally pop culture, like and made fun of it in his own way.
But remember, the whole premise was Alf was like rude, crude type of alien with a rich family.
Yeah.
He just happened to fall into a wealthy little family.
Everything I see about Alf is obviously the parodies and like stuff about it. I just thought Alf was a joke the entire time.
No.
Like, I didn't know
Alf.
They love Alf.
The cat on the side, put the cat down.
Like, but like you gotta remember, the reason why we got Happily Ever After was because of Alf. Like they created that little bunny. That but like,
Before Harry and the Hendersons.
Yeah.
Because that was actually
You're right. Yeah,
that was elite.
yeah.
Harry and Hendersons. That was a movie.
That was Happily Ever After was more of a deep cut. Like a lot of people still don't even like Happily Ever After was like Alf and Married with Children got put together.
Yeah.
I've never heard of this show.
Happily Ever
Happy.
No, I heard of Happily Ever. This Harry and
Who never heard of Harry and the
This
Hendersons?
show came out in 1987. Nigga,
Wait. Have you ever heard of Marley and Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So wait, you heard of Beethoven,
Marley
right?
came out in the thousands though.
Yeah. Marley came out in thousands. Beethoven, yeah.
Yeah.
That's great, but bro,
This
it was like 5 movies, bro.
This shit came out in 1987.
And the TV
I wasn't born until 1992.
But you seen movies before you was born?
Bro, ain't nobody ever came to me
You
and
watch
said they was
Rambo.
from Harry and the Hendersons. So I watched
It
Rambo.
came out on TGI Friday.
I'm on TJ Friday.
You don't watch all the Predator and Alien?
Niggas that actually, hey, you trying to watch Predator?
Like all those,
My dad ain't never sat me down and said, hey, you better watch Harry and the Hendersons.
I mean, because like I said, I feel like
You ain't never sat me down and said, hey, we better watch
I have not.
I mean,
Blame you. I gotta blame you then. It's your fault.
You had to watch Alf. If you act, like, I feel like you had to graduate and really watch all of Alf.
Yeah.
To get into like Harry and the Hendersons, and like I said, because of the movie.
Don't
Like I
forget
said,
dinosaurs too, though.
Dinosaurs.
I see Dinosaur.
All those were together.
yeah, like those. Yeah, like I said, those were like.
Well, one of the most depressing
Man,
season finales ever.
Bo had
Series finale.
Yeah.
That-
I'm serious finales,
that
yeah.
was-
Bo got a legit question for you.
You heard about it, sure.
Hey, Happily Ever After showed up on.
That is crazy.
No, because that one. I may remember that because of the thing. They had hit the road jack as the thing, so I'm not sure. I just can't get the video. I couldn't tell you anything about the show.
I mean, the show didn't have anything to do with it. I can't remember. Like it was like
It was literally a Married with Children clone,
Yeah, like I
and
said,
then
like,
the
yeah.
bunny. It was like, all right, Alf. Like, it literally was that.
Like the bunny was just Buck if he could talk.
Yeah.
Like they talk. They used to have episodes where
Buck would talk.
Yeah.
Right.
So it was like it was really like they just made a puppy with it. Because the episode with Buck talk was hilarious.
That
Yeah.
really
The
just
voice of
me.
Buck was I forgot who it was who played Buck, but
The dinosaurs finale was sad as a bitch.
Bro, it was super sad. It was like, and it's funny because we knew it's like that was the obvious finale. Like it
Yeah.
said, the extinction of dinosaurs, but we just didn't really put the emotional.
like that was crazy.
You really didn't have to do it like that.
Like dinosaurs was dear to my heart, bro.
Oh man, but we said, bro, knock the mama, knock the mama, bro. All right.
TGI Fridays used to cook.
TGI Fridays or UPN?
Wait. I'm sorry, y'all. I just want to correct.
Yeah, please
Are y'all
correct
saying happily ever after?
Happily
or
ever.
Unhappily.
Unhappily.
Okay, there we go. Just want to make sure.
Unhappily.
Happily Ever After is the Disney movie.
Right.
Yeah. No, unhappily
I
ever
kept hearing
after.
happily. I'm like, I thought it was unhappily.
What was the better era of TV? TGI Fridays or UPN?
it. That's two different kind of networks.
No, it is not. It's black television.
TGI
No,
Friday.
TGI Friday.
Oh, TGI Friday had more than one.
You white.
Okay,
Yeah,
WB,
yeah.
WB, and TGI Fridays.
WB and
Or
UPN.
UPN.
WB and UPN.
No, because the WB had way more. They had some white shows on there too.
Yeah, but they had like a
UPN
black.
window.
They had a black.
But TGI
daytime.
TGI Fridays had a mix. That's why I say WB versus TGI Fridays.
I also, before we answer, I want to go back. Happily Ever After came back when I was actually living. That Unhappily Ever After, I was actually living. That's also why I know that. Other than this damn Harry and the Hendersons, what is Bigfoot? You said?
It's Bigfoot.
Rob thought it was.
I used to just love those shows because white people kept anything.
Hey,
Like anything
what are
could be
the-
a pet to white people, dog.
What are the two lineups?
That's what I'm about to pull up.
Rich white people at that too. Like,
You
I was
said-
gonna say that.
I remember
But
that
see,
you
that's
did
what
line
made
up.
People Under the Stairs so great.
So
because it really exposed. That's what we all thought. That rich
Yeah.
white people, which they were,
I got
was
the,
out here harboring a
TGI
bunch
Friday
of wild
album,
ass shit.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So WB sitcom lineup had like Seventh Heaven, Steve Harvey, Wayne's Brothers, Unhappily Ever After, Reba, Parenthood, Jamie Foxx Show. What else? Jack and Jill,
More
you know.
adults.
Yep. Nick Cannon Show.
Nick Cannon show. I thought
Yeah.
that was on.
Don't remember that.
Yep.
I could have
was
sworn
like a
that
sketch
was all.
It was a sketch show? Like
Yeah.
before Wild
Yep.
and all that?
Yep.
Like Mad TV and shit.
Yep.
I
So
did not know that.
yep. So like those are some of the most notable shows. Yep. So what was our TGI Friday lineups?
Oh, they had multiple.
They
I'm
had
trying
multiple.
To find the
That was
original.
like-
Cooper, wasn't it?
What was going on? Like I said, during the dinosaurs, it was dinosaurs.
Yeah, so that's the
Family
80s
Matters wrote a
one.
long time in that too. Like I think Family Matters was part of that.
It's released to me.
You talking about the time like when they had like the Wonder Years and shit like that? Like, see, I don't. That ain't what I would have picked.
Is that what dinosaurs was in there?
Yeah.
They run. They not showing it year by year. That's what I'm trying to find.
Well, like when we think about the big shows, you know, Family Matters, Step by Step. No, that wasn't.
That would have been so
That's
like
90, 89,
so like
90.
I'm gonna just pick. This is the
Full
run
House.
from '89. Their spring. Yeah, spring and fall. So it would have been like Perfect Strangers, Full House, Mr. Belvedere, Just the 10 of Us, stuff like that. Like that's what I'm saying. Like that's not the.
Oh,
No, I'm talking about the family.
Damn, though. Nobody to go crazy.
But even like Perfect Strangers, Full House, and Mr. Belvedere. that
So are
would
you
be-
going? So it's all right. So in general, if we look at a compass of all with like iconic shows,
I'll probably look at 91 then too.
91?
That was like a more different lineup.
Yeah, so
The
their
90s.
91 fall lineup was Family Matters, Step by Step, Perfect Strangers, and Baby Talk. I don't know Baby Talk.
maybe so.
Baby Talk. I forgot what it was.
Can't
but that
remember.
That was after Look Who's Talking came out.
Okay.
This is-
Somebody did another movie.
So
like
this
that,
is
maybe.
91 and then 92 is the when dinosaurs would have joined that lineup because they took the space of Perfect Strangers. So it was Family Matters, Step by Step, Dinosaurs, and then Camp Wilder.
Oh, okay.
And then like
Ooh. All right. So off of that,
they could
WB.
have kept 2020 off this. Like nobody was staying.
Right.
Nobody was staying at the 9 o'clock hour to watch 2020.
Honestly, though, I did.
Some people did. Some people did.
I swear I did.
Okay.
You knew all that shit was over when it came out. Like,
But that's what I'm saying. Like you didn't need it on this.
that's how they knew though because they might.
Dog, WB
That was their version of Mash.
Hey, yo. Also, WB was cold for that because they WB lineup was a Sunday night lineup.
Yeah.
So it makes sense because remember we used to go to school talking about all these shows and everything.
Oh, yeah. 'Cause that was a new day.
Yeah.
The new day was for Sunday.
So who y'all picking? That
I mean, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go with what's it called?
TGI.
TGI. Yeah.
Yeah, because even when stuff started cycling, because like after Dinosaurs, Boy Meets World came in. Once that cycled out, they was bringing in Sabrina and Clueless. Like those are all shows that I was still
Yeah.
watching.
Those were-
TGIF.
I
I'm
feel
about
like-
to go with TGIF.
TGIF was for teenagers or kids, and WB was for adults.
But see, here's the thing for me because like Jamie Foxx show is top tier black
I saw that
sitcom
was
for
on
me.
UPN. So that's why I
It
was like,
was on both. It was on both.
oh, see, so I'm
Yeah.
UPN. That's
But
if you
but
like
this
UPN,
WB Sunday,
WB and UPN is pretty much the same.
Same.
yeah. But like I said, yeah.
It's like CWB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that when it was the WB with the frog, but when it was the frog, the WB with the frog, yeah. Steve Harvey show, Wayne Brothers, Parenthood, and Jamie Foxx show. To me, it's kind of like, bro, that lineup is ridiculous,
But
bro.
it was. I agree with you. Saying with kids, it was. I mean, they were all adults. It was all actually the adult shows.
Yeah.
But I wasn't an adult watching them.
Right.
I mean,
but
it matters, though.
it's funny though. But think about it. The target audience was for young adults or probably like older teens.
Yeah.
Right? No, yeah. So yeah, that's why I'm leaning more towards that. The TGI.
But the TGI was literally all right. Like for us, it was teen.
Yeah, no, it was.
Teen
It was.
driven, yeah.
Yeah, it was teen shows. So I mean, you definitely.
Because
Because even step by step, they followed the kids.
They
more than
did.
They followed the parents.
even towards the end of it, when they cycled in the George Lopez show, like
Yeah.
all of that stuff, like TGIF. I think what I give it is because they were able to cycle in new shows. Like shows would leave and they're like, "Hey, we got new heat for you."
Yeah.
Like,
It was the
yeah,
same-
there
it
you
was the
go.
same show.
Yeah.
It would just be a different culture of niggas.
Yeah.
Like they had some heat though. Like I
But
said,
like I said,
and all these shows really had long ass fucking runs.
Yeah.
They had
Yeah.
Hughes.
But-
I don't remember the Hugies like that, but I do remember
Yeah.
Oh, the Hughleys
But-
was,
yeah.
wait, the Hughleys was on WB though, right?
Yeah.
they might have. It might have moved to W because it was only on TGIF for 1
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
And it,
But see, so that's the thing. The CW UPN, I mean the WB UPN network. They had me so much that, bro, I'm talking about, I watched Homeboys in Outer Space.
Oh, yeah, same here.
You know what I'm saying?
Same
Like,
here.
I watched
Still
Sparks,
never
Sparks, and
watched.
Sparks.
Nigga,
Yeah.
that shit was cold.
Yeah, I watched. If it was a black actor and they had a show, I gave it a shot.
Damn, that's
I
crazy,
watched it
though.
all.
I never really paid attention to that dynamic though. Like a lot of, even as a kid, like a lot of my, when you think we're teenager, whatever, a lot of good favorites like Jamie Foxx and all that word, like, man, this is really an adult show. You know what I'm saying?
Like bro, like you said, they get
It's
it
because the adult
half and
things
half,
Yeah.
bro.
back then ain't the adult things. Like when they say adult now, they be nigga finna get shot up.
Right.
This is an adult show.
Hey,
You gonna walk in,
hey,
shooter,
hey, if it's you know what's funny? If it's adult is issues back in that time, like of cheating. You probably catch your husband, your boyfriend kissing somebody.
No, you
cheating now? Oh, they
You
fucking.
did.
They
You
fucking. You gonna walk in them kissing and you gonna hear people go, ooh. Now, if they cheating, you done caught them in the act.
It was definitely like, which is crazy because it's like how people say we were so worse back then, PC, but it's like it was a lot more because now when you think about it, like even though Jamie Foxx was like an adult show, it was such slapstick comedy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Like,
a lot of those,
that's why a kid would watch it. Like
and a lot of
Braxton
those
being
jokes
goofy.
you wouldn't get as kids.
Yeah.
They were
They were a
adult
lot more
jokes.
euphemistic back then.
Like, bro.
Now, he might be like, damn, she look good. Or she been running through my mind. Say
Yeah.
something. Like, I'm just trying to fuck tonight. Like,
Yeah, bro. In Fresh Prince, Will Smith legit smashed a chick and her mom
Right.
in the episode, and we laughed at that shit. Now that would be
Well,
a serious
because
situation.
Remember when they looked at
It was-
he looked at Uncle Phil. They
It was a serious moment, but they played it up to be
They
jokes.
played it up. That's what I'm
definitely trying to
saying.
play it like-
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
Now.
oh, what happened? We don't know what happened, but we know what
He
happened.
Because he said he was like, "Chow down." Now it would have been like, "Yeah, man, I fucked that shit."
And then you were still watching those as a family.
It was.
I mean, it's a family show, so you
That
still
was
watching that.
crazy. Exercise, those kind of things, yeah.
Hey, but this go back to my problem with a lot of TV now. Period. It's like you got so many production companies that want to push the envelope that where, like, yeah, let's say regular TV show, they can't show the nudity or whatnot like that they would in a movie. They'll show close to it, and that's what's really wild is because like we talking about these shows when it came to anything sexual or anything relationship wise, like that's another thing too that I really hate about people that they try to make everything about sex now. It was never about sex. It might have been about attraction.
Right.
And like you say, they show them coming out the room or going into the closet or whatever, but we never saw the physical. Now, bro, they be like, no, we gotta show a titty or we gotta show a butt.
Yeah.
We gotta show something to show that they were having sex.
And it was really, and if you really think about it too, it was actually like older TV actually showed more. They put more attention in love. Like if a nigga really was trying to chase a girl,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
was doing everything
Right.
and showing like I love this
and
girl.
if he just wanted to smash, he was kind of a dick fit. You know,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, oh, yeah,
it wasn't
yeah.
like-
Yeah.
He wasn't sweet about it.
trash.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like now it's pretty much like that. Like I said, even with you say with Will Smith, like him being a playboy is like when he did like even if he was still dating. You know what I'm saying? Like it was never like he might have his one night stand, but he would have an actual girlfriend. though.
Yeah.
So, you know
Yeah.
what
Oh
I'm
yeah. Because remember, even Jerry. He gave his Chictionary to Carlton.
saying? Yeah,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like I said, every show had the lead chasing after, trying to get the girl. You know what I'm saying? You had Urkel trying to get Laura. You had Jamie trying to get Fancy. You had,
And it would be all the things.
Yeah.
It's all the stuff that people,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
When women be talking now, like all that shit, like it was like that was like what we were raised. It should have been. You would think it'd been a dozen of niggas giving flowers and all that shit because niggas was doing it on TV. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
And that's my problem because you ever notice that's what the people's arguments about why certain things need to be depicted. It's like no, it's always been depicted.
Yeah.
We've always seen dynamics different, whether it was, same sex or different sex or rich, poor or whatever. It's always been a dynamic ship. It's always been the one person raised by a really wealthy family who, like Gina. Gina's family was lawyer, doctor.
Yeah, I
You
forgot
would've-
about
you
that.
was
That's
a
right.
radio
Yeah.
guy? Well, he ain't gonna be shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's always been the shit. And now they want to make it seem like, no, it's always been, no.
No, because remember they remember the smart person was always the like, you know what I'm saying, the straight guy. I just saw, RP to Malcolm Jamal Warner. I just saw the clip where he was teaching kids, you know what I'm saying, and then the hood dudes come in mad at him and shit like that, and then he had this moment where he got to buck up like, let me do my job. He's like, do you care about your brother? You know what I'm saying?
That was a staple. I was just watching where the hood person come in and not a main character. They gotta buff up. I was just watching the clip from Rock where Vail was coming in. He was selling drugs. He pull him up. I see you at my house.
I love that scene so much because you be like, oh, this nigga put on an Indian.
It's so much funnier. Is I swear the other dude, like the two actors who doing it, you could tell they realized the scene. The other two, it felt that was like, oh, wait, this whole up, rock,
bro. That's it. The serious episode was always somebody selling drugs. Somebody done picked up a gun, and they're like, now, you about to go to a fight with the gun? Because even Jamie Foxx had it in the Jamie Foxx show with the little kid, remember?
Yeah. Like, they always got the music off.
Yeah.
Quiet in the studio that day.
Like, what you got that for? To protect myself. No, you need to protect yourself with these.
Then you come back in and let you know that's going to commercial.
That was considered wholesome TV.
It was.
Like now it's gonna be 18 little nigga. Oh, you want to do something with that little nigga? Like, what you doing? Show me what you got, little nigga.
I was just gonna say, they gonna do this like The Wire. All right, nigga. You ready to put this to work?
Right. Matter of fact, they clown if you ain't ready to put it to work. Like, this nigga don't want to go shoot.
You can't be out here. This ain't no Saturday morning cartoon.
Like, no, yeah. And you don't even know, and that's what the music changed all that, because you don't get the dramatic. You don't get that. You don't get that tension in there. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what?
You don't get the oohs when people in love.
So you get the studio audience.
But I'm surprised that in today's world where things come back and people like focus on aesthetics, why hasn't anybody tried to attempt to do that as in the new world?
You know what though? I think it's two things. It's that we cannot have an original attraction scene because you got cancel culture and everybody wants to have an opinion on how people speak to each other. But then on the other end, you do have a certain level of just antisocial that wants to be recognized that people don't want to do that.
No, but I'm just saying, just even for like the doing it just like everybody knows it, like they know like you're intentionally doing this to recapture that like from back in the day. I feel like it'll work.
It might be the cost of having a studio. I don't know what all goes into the cost of having to have
people in studio and all
that.
Well, remember, studio audience was always free. Like you can pull up.
You have to essentially
got to set it up.
All your sets there.
Oh yeah, you're right. So, like, you're right. You got to have the sets there.
We can just go rent out a house for this scene. And now we can utilize all these different parts of the house versus with the studio audience, I got to make sure either this lot is big enough or we can wheel these bitches in and out. Like,
yeah, because even when you think about like first person audio, like they had to literally like move the scenes every scene.
Right. Yeah, and we didn't realize it until we saw Carlton crawl through each one that we realized like how it's got to see the sets and like, oh shit, they really
had that shit on some kind of rolling thing.
Yeah. It was on the who produced it?
It was on NBC lot.
NBC lot, yeah. Yeah, it was on the NBC lot.
See, that's the thing.
It's
a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
It is
a big ass sound, and that's the thing.
And you gotta employ all the people to operate said sound.
Yep.
And most likely now, let's say we do 2 or 3 shows. You forgot to plug that in. We say we do 2 or 3 shows. Now I gotta make sure I got the Fresh Prince set. I got the Family Matters set. Right. I got the Martin set. Like I have to make sure I have all of those.
They reuse some of those sets.
For sure. Oh yeah, absolutely. Some of them, like you wasn't reusing the banks. Like you wasn't reusing their kitchen.
No, you're not. But you might reuse a couple of their the chairs.
Yeah.
Like the background set of maybe.
Yeah, because I think it was on like a rotating or something like that where they were able to move it around. Yeah,
which is crazy. Like I said, I would have loved to have seen that, experience that.
Be back in those times.
Show like a live studio audience show.
Who had your favorite? Who had your favorite sitcom set? Like when you see it, you're just like, yeah, this was it. This is iconic. This is it.
For me, I think what is that? Like seasons 3 or 4 of the Fresh Prince when they go to college. When,
Oh,
when they in dorm rooms,
the
and stuff.
dorms and stuff like
not
that.
the door,
Yeah.
but
The peacock shop.
the
Peacock
shop.
Yeah.
I think
Oh
that.
yeah, I did
think-
like that.
Yeah,
That
just
was-
how that was set up. I think that for me, that's probably the
But
most.
that was
iconic.
the beach house. I mean, the pool house, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked those too. That era.
That was fire.
I don't know. I think for me, man,
Because like I said, you
I'll
got,
probably be Jamie
like we got
Foxx.
like we got like the Family Matters set. Like that's
I was gonna
iconic.
go-
I
was
think
gonna
Jamie
go
Foxx
fresh.
show probably for me.
The hotel.
Oh, really?
The hotel,
Yeah,
yeah,
to
the
King's
hotel,
Tower.
like because they always it was just
King Tower was
King's Tower was dope, but then I feel like the rooms, like everything about the office, like all that was like really modern, real dope. Everybody else shit kind of seemed kind of dated, where his was like, even when he went to work at the Jingle 3000 spot.
I love, bro.
You know what I mean?
I love Jingles, bro. That season, Jingles 3000
Yeah.
is my favorite. When when they had to do the jingle off,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That shit.
Because I
They had so many good
because I
comedians in that damn show.
because I often think of it was like when he had finesse and this guy and they did the arm and hammer, the arm and he was like hammer, arm and hammer, arm and hammer.
Dog.
Like, oh man, they had Method Man, Redman up in the studio. Like, yeah, that jingle. Wow, man, I might go with you on the Jamie Foxx one, bro.
I actually no. I think now when I think about it, like I really did. I enjoyed Martin's sets.
Martin said it was good. Yeah.
Because he act like there were so many stories he set. Like him, even just work at the studio at the radio station. You got
Yeah.
call-ins.
Yeah.
People in the station.
Yeah.
Like,
And that
then
station-
he got the talk show.
Then remember early when they had the white dude in there with him?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
engineer.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they had this one with him. Like it's
Yeah.
like even when he had with the season when he had the live TV, like the talk
The
show.
yeah, the talk show.
He
On
had
the
like
streets.
God. He was like
And
then
Nipsey's.
I love
Nipsey's?
Yeah, like, Nipsey's was called like
Yeah.
I think them some like it was like because those were like his main sets too.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know. Did you notice that? So the first episode of Living Single, they used the Family Matter set. They said that boy
Oh, I
was.
did not
I did
know
not
that.
notice that. Living Single said it's another one.
That's a really good
that
one.
that apartment. I was like, I would willing to live in this apartment.
You know
Like
what?
that
That's-
building,
I
that
feel like
apartment
you know
building was
what? I feel like
cracking.
Living Single pissed me off because I could never picture their house. Like I knew they was in an apartment, but you niggas got stairs.
Well, because that's what
I
Kyle
got
was upstairs.
stairs.
Was it Kyle
I
upstairs?
took it
Stairs
as like
in
a
the hallway.
Was it Kyle upstairs?
Cal was upstairs, so I took it as like a brownstone in New York.
Yeah.
almost.
Right, but no, think about it. It was a 4-unit because Kyle was upstairs, Maxine was upstairs,
But-
and
Maxine
what's
didn't
name?
stay in that building.
I thought she stayed upstairs.
No, she didn't stay in
No,
that
it
building.
was-
She was
uh,
building-
yeah, Maxine-
oh,
Maxine
but what's the name was up there?
It was
Sinclair,
Khadijah, and
Overton.
Overton was
No, Overton
was
lived
next
in the
door.
same building. He was the super.
He stayed. Him and
Kyle stayed.
him and Kyle were roommates.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm saying, so I thought Kyle was
they were-
upstairs.
See, I
in
thought,
that
I thought
one.
Kyle and Overton did live together.
No, yeah, they was roommates.
You talking about when he started dating with Sinclair?
Yeah, when he started dating, him and Sinclair moved together, but at first, yeah,
They were, that's
Yeah.
that's how they kept everybody in there.
That's what I thought was the two upstairs. So I get what you're saying. I thought it was two multi-level
Right,
apartments.
because that's why
where
they kept running into each other.
Overton,
Yeah.
Overton was on the first floor. Khadijah was on the first floor. Then Sinclair and then Kyle, they were the upper level ones.
ooh, said him
But I mean,
Moesha.
even like because the time they showed like in Overton them house, like they had stairs in there too. Like it was like I said, it was just like I said. I feel like it was a one door coming in.
Yeah.
But what would be the point of that?
I get
When you got
upstairs,
like there's no bricks.
you can go inside.
Right,
Those are
like
two
if
apartments.
it's two brownstones next to each other, right? Let's make this make sense. You got a front door and an upstairs to your inside. What the fuck is the point of the medium with a stair to go where? Where is that stair
It
going?
could have been a repurpose for a family home.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Where the entrance is a common entrance, but the 4 family homes are now 2.
But what the fuck? What is stairs? I need stairs in the hallway.
So the show can happen.
You should be able to exit your apartment from the upstairs as well. Like,
You need 2
nigga,
exits.
they had fucking
My
outside fucking shits.
It really would be like all you did is repurpose an upstairs and downstairs apartment to one apartment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my answer by the way was different world.
Okay, that's fine.
Ooh.
That really like just seeing like the quad. I'm like, oh, this is what college is gonna be like.
And
Yeah,
then
you know,
they a whole
I did kinda
fake
think that.
ass college too.
Right. Yeah. I thought, but see, I only believed the union part. I never believed like the other rooms and shit.
Well-
I only believe the union area. Like maybe this would be like that because it was like a lot of black people,
Right.
and everybody kind of was like together. So it was like, oh yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. But that was my favorite.
that was a solid one.
Yeah.
You know what I hate? You know which set I really didn't like?
What?
I had to go
The
Boy Meets
Cosby.
World.
I could not get. I
It
felt
was
like it was
really
so
like
basic.
Cosby.
It was just so basic. Yeah.
No, you talking about a place I didn't understand. They had so many different stairs and rooms and
But them
like,
niggas was rich though.
they were.
They
That's
were.
what that.
But
I thought they just had a big ass house.
specifically said they
But-
were in a brownstone.
They were in the
New York.
brownstone.
But it was-
Right. But that's what made living single more. Like, what the fuck is in the hallway?
No, that's
Because
fair.
y'all
But
in
it
the brownstone. Like
definitely-
they got
definitely
scoops.
threw me, and I have to look in the Cosby kitchen again because I thought it was a stairway.
It was.
It was.
There was a stairway
Towards the
there.
back, right?
Yeah, that's when Rudy came
They
down
had the
singing.
door. Yeah,
That's when they came down singing. She's coming down the stairs.
Living room.
That's
There's
what
a
I'm saying.
stairway going. So like, do they meet at the top?
No, they do. You know they do.
Put it together. I was like, "Where's the? How they meeting?" Because like, where's them going? If
Yes.
it's right out
Oh, wait,
the door,
wait. Fresh-
stairs.
Wait, so for the Fresh Prince set,
Plateau.
wait, for the Fresh Prince.
When you add two sets of stairs, it doesn't make sense.
So I got a question. Wait,
Because
wait.
no, what's that have two sets of
Might
stairs
have
too
really
though?
I was about to get to
Oh,
it.
where's the
Family
kitchen?
matter.
No, Fresh Prince did too. If you
They
think
stairs in the kitchen.
no, but they living room significantly changed. Their mansion living room changed though.
They were rich in a mansion.
Which
I
mansion
felt
living
like
room did you like? The first one or the second one?
The second one, it was more open. It let out
Yeah.
to the back.
Yeah,
That first
yeah.
one, that felt like they was like halfway in the closet or some shit. Like,
There was a
The first house didn't really have too much shit going
no,
on there.
the first one.
it was a little bit more enclosed. Like it
At some
felt.
point, Phil
I
was
think-
like,
I think it
all
was-
this up.
I think it was darker too.
It was.
Because remember that where that patio door was in the living room, it was shit there.
Yeah.
They had like the Christmas tree or
Yeah.
other little decorations there. So
And
they
they
literally
did it.
walked past the couch and then that was it.
They kind of also did it with like in the plot of the show. Remember
Yeah.
the kitchen set on fire,
Yeah.
Oh,
and then
Oh,
all of a sudden,
yeah.
they got a whole new set.
Poof with the flamboyant.
I forgot all about that.
That's about how long the money was.
That was one of the
House,
first
new
times.
lights, nigga, we out here. You know what I'm saying?
It's not too many times where they showed the dining room.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I mean? That first episode with Will
Well,
first show up.
That's what I'm saying.
Then they
I feel
do,
like they got rid of the dining room to make the kitchen bigger and the living room
Which
bigger.
is some rich shit to do.
Yeah.
Rich.
And the patio. Like they had,
Yeah,
like,
the patio.
The dining room got burnt down. We got a patio.
jacuzzi in the
The
back.
pool house.
They
Yeah.
had the jacuzzi in the back where
Yeah.
the patio opened up. That was
Oh,
actually
nigga, they did have the dopest backyard.
Oh, their backyard was
All the
clean.
TV shows.
Their
I
backyard
forgot
was
about that.
clean.
And the pool house. Like, the pool house was covered.
They had the pool, the jacuzzi, the pool house. Like yeah, bro. That
like for actual as an actual like house set, First Prince like the best.
Bro, they-
I think it's the best set. At
And
house.
which makes sense. They was
yeah.
rich.
It was so iconic that black people legit like when people like your guy is good at something about to get rich, you be like, hey, just give me the pool house.
I
Like
swear
that
to God.
became a
Yeah.
thing
It
because
actually put that vision in my head. dog.
Yeah.
Like when I retire, my plan is to move to Cali. I definitely want a pool house.
right.
Even if it's not big. Like,
Right.
I want like a nice little something.
little cabana.
You know,
Yeah.
I can go out there and have a refrigerator in there. Little
You know what?
bed, little couch.
Quiet as kept. I don't think I've ever seen the inside of a pool house outside of Fresh Prince. Like if when I think of the inside of a pool house, to me it needs to look like that. It gotta have.
No, fam, you'd say that, but like that was an egregious pool house when you think about it.
It was a 2-bedroom pool house.
It was a 2-bedroom apartment that they said was a pool house. It was cracking. It was cracking. Don't get me wrong, it was cracking. But it had its own kitchen. It had its own living room. It had 2 private bedrooms.
Hey,
You know
but
these
don't
had
forget the
bathrooms.
living room was leveled.
Yeah, it was a
had
drop
little
room. It was a drop living room. Pure 70s vibe.
Hey, but keep it real.
Money was too low.
Oh, you just said that.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait, we forgot though.
He was a lawyer. He didn't get the judge. He was a lawyer at first.
So was it? That's what I'm saying.
I think he was
judge?
No, he was a judge.
He was a judge.
By the time the new set came, he was a
That's what I'm
judge.
saying.
He was judged by then.
No, he wasn't.
No, he
wasn't
wasn't.
judge.
He was running.
No, he ran for judge against.
Yeah. So
Sherman, he died.
Yeah.
Remember, his character died.
Yeah.
Had a heart attack at the party,
yeah.
and then he became a judge.
Yeah.
But that was
our
light
first
skin
sentence
Anvil, wasn't
family
it?
story.
No, that was dark skin.
Oh no, that was dark skin Anvil.
But that,
because that was before Nikki.
Yep.
yeah.
Okay.
So, question for y'all: who was the one series with the garage apartment? Was that Step by Step?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Step by Step. Cody had the
Yeah.
dope ass layout. Of the
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, I thought that was real. Like, I used to go to my mom's garage and be look up there like, how the fuck did they make a carpet up there? Like I used to tell her like, Mom, when I get some money, I want to build up my room in the garage.
I'm like,
She was looking at me like, sure.
Bro, sitcoms, bro, because like you just think about that building and that step, like, bro, that basement that Uncle Jesse was in.
I was literally finna go there.
Bro,
I was literally finna go there. Uncle Jesse's basement was crazy. Crazy, because they had twins. They brought twins down there.
Like to figure out like they in
had a
San
wife and
Francisco.
When they showed the house they lived in, in the intro, you like,
all that in
This
this house.
real though. When we went to New York,
With the
that's
backyard.
like bro apartment. Remember bro apartment at the studio apartment?
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of the same thing. Like he probably turned that motherfucker, decked it out, but it was already probably enough space for that.
I mean that shit, yeah. Because I felt like the basement was definitely two bills like long.
Oh hell yeah,
Like
had to be.
that basement was a stretch, fam.
But remember that kitchen? Nigga, that kitchen was like as big as this whole studio.
Yeah. How much did they show the Family Matters house? Like I know we saw the main living room, we saw the kitchen,
In the backyard. A couple.
and the
I
backyard.
saw the basement. No, that
Did
was.
you see the? No, that was
Urkel's basement.
Yeah.
You saw then they showed up that they had they had their bedroom, didn't they?
Yeah, I think we seen Laura's
Yeah,
bedroom.
yeah, that's
Yeah, because wouldn't he come like do
He
like
crawled through the
window or some shit like that on some shit like
I
that?
don't think we ever seen like Eddie. I don't remember ever like
Or grandma's room.
Like, I
or
remember
Carl's.
disappearing daughter. We never saw her.
She went upstairs.
we didn't see her. Like
She went upstairs and never came
They
back.
sitting up the stairs and make no sense.
Nigga, you grounded for life.
she lost on the level.
Yeah. She got caught in the motherfucking platform.
Right.
Cause how was stairs in the living room go that way and then stairs in the kitchen going this way? Like
Damn, yeah. That's the thing. Like I said, when we think about sets, like they don't really put that much emphasis on the sets anymore like that. Like who has the iconic set now?
Nah,
I mean, it was
probably Empire or one.
I mean, I would still say Fresh Prince.
No, I'm talking about now,
Bel Air.
like new.
I'm talking about Bel
Oh,
Air.
yeah, that house. Okay, yeah, they put an emphasis on that house. That house,
Cold.
that house cold.
I think that's just somebody
Are
else
we,
though. Like,
are we doing sitcoms or just TV shows?
Well, there's not that
now?
many sitcoms. But what do you think in TV show wise?
I mean, it's still sitcoms. You got Abbott.
No, I was gonna say if we
Oh,
gonna keep
yeah.
it real, From got the best set because they got a whole town.
Oh, as far as all the sets they use, yeah.
that ain't iconic.
Nigga, you telling me From ain't iconic?
Iconic make
You
feel
see a fallen tree right now? What you finna do?
iconic make me want to go there. I don't want to go to that damn set.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
Okay, you know what?
I'll give you
And
that.
all right, this is an iconic
You're
set,
right.
and this is how I know based off of what Didge said. And this is something that was like, all right, it's kind of fucked up, and it's kind of in the realm where we were talking about how now is everything so serious, but. The Pit and the
I'm
Wire.
gonna say the Pit.
Yeah, because Baltimore, the mayor literally had to say, "Hey, that is still an active drug area.
Oh, you talking about that?
Yeah, stop coming here because tourists would go there and would say, I want to go to the Pit and get robbed." And he's like, bro, y'all are going to active drug zones. Like yes.
Hey, but keep it real. That's the same as Training Day and all them. Like, niggas go into Grape Street and be thinking like, I just want to go take a photo. Bro, this is gang members out here
this is active.
all the time. Like,
House
it's
on
literally.
Blackish was good.
The House on Blackish was good. Yeah, Bernie Mac show. You know what? I wouldn't say the Bernie Mac set is
never saw
iconic, but
Yeah. We will
We
see.
seen his den.
Yeah.
We seen his
Backyard.
office.
The living room and shit.
Yeah.
The
And his
backyard, the kitchen,
And the girls, I mean, the kids' room.
the kids' room.
Yeah.
And then I think his no, that was his office when he
Where he talking.
But I ain't seen no stairs. Like I feel like that nigga stayed in the ranch.
Ranch style house.
Hey, you might be right.
You might be right,
They
yeah.
always show the front door hallway.
Yeah.
Or like the living room area, or like them just talking.
Is
They
that
never
right
really
Like
showed
before
the
you look like
upstairs.
Bernie was living modest. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he
Well,
wasn't.
he could have had one of them like, what's the name, homes?
Yeah.
Where it's just like an L shaper. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Where
Oh, I get what you're
it's,
saying.
cause
Now-
like
You know who kitchen always seemed like overly big to me? My wife and kids. My wife and my kids. That kitchen was huge as a
house was
bitch.
huge.
Yeah,
That
that
kitchen,
house, yeah.
bro. That kitchen. They
that
had
shit
a
was open layout.
yeah. It was
'Cause
open
it was like a
layout.
living room, maybe like the patio room, living room, and then kitchen.
Yeah.
all in one type.
Because they had the big round table. They had an island, and you had to
They
like
had the actual part where
Yeah.
like, he was doing the cooking. I can't remember.
yeah.
They
George,
had
I was gonna say George Lopez.
Yeah.
His shit was
Yeah.
like a regular crib.
You know, yeah. His backyard was little as a bitch.
It was.
he
He had a very middle class.
he
set.
felt
But yeah,
his background.
his background was deceiving.
Yeah.
It was a small ass background, but then his garage
was
huge.
Yeah.
You know whose house was realistic as fuck? Doug Heffernan's.
Oh, King of
King of
Queens.
Queens. That house, I look like I felt like I could.
That felt attainable. You
That's
right.
it. That felt attainable as shit, bro. I was like, I can get this house, bro.
They had magnets in the refrigerator, fam. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
Who
Yeah,
the
Raymond.
Everybody love Raymond.
Both him
Yeah.
and
Raymond,
his
I
brother.
feel like we really did feel like, I mean, like, well, you know, most of the time, when they really at his parents' house, wouldn't they?
It would be either his house or his mom's
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
Like, I said, like the model definitely like that was a perfect looking Italian mom house. Was like, dog, that shit was
With a grown ass son living there.
Speaking of apartments, you talking about you want fucking. I know you watch How I Met Your Mother, Doug. Lillian Marshall's apartment, the original apartment, the one everybody stayed in, not the slanted one.
Oh, not the slanted one.
That's iconic.
The regular apartment.
Yeah, the regular apartment.
That one.
Well, what? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And How I Met Your Mother, man, that apartment was huge. And then to realize, like, it was in New York.
But wasn't that the same set as what the fuck is the name of that with Paul Reiser and old girl?
Oh,
Mad About You?
Mad About You? Ain't that the same room?
It might be.
I feel like it looked like the same set.
It definitely did. Now that I think about it, I never really put the chord.
Which ones?
Mad About You and How I Met Your Mother.
I feel like that was the same set or same
I don't
style.
remember Mad About You.
Knowing what we know about New York, Friends, that apartment seemed unrealistic.
It was definitely unrealistic.
Like
Yeah,
no,
we can talk about it.
yeah, no.
But I mean, what I did believe though is what it portrayed though, because they were all like, it was at least 2 or 3 motherfuckers in the house. Like you
Oh
started
yeah,
in.
yeah,
Across
yeah.
the way from Friends.
Yeah.
That were, everybody had a roommate.
Yeah,
I definitely see that.
But no, like Seinfeld, it was just him.
It was, but see
But
that.
Seinfeld was rich.
But also that was a small. That one
Yeah.
felt like a New York apartment. It was small in there.
They had a car.
Yeah.
You knew Seinfeld was
Yeah,
rich.
it was small in a Seinfeld apartment. It felt like a Seinfeld apartment, but like you know what I'm saying.
He probably
Kitchen living, but he had a kitchen living room.
Change some pictures.
Right.
Yeah. And then he had like that, you know, that small ass window that was like kind of really like like Seinfeld apartment felt like a New York apartment. Like
they sure know the I don't think they were
Oh, and that nigga kitchen was super small.
yeah, like I
It
said.
is.
Yeah, it was like I said. That's why I said that one felt accurate as a bitch.
That's fair, because I remember they had the episode where they saw the nice apartment and everybody was gunning for it.
Yeah, they wanted to get the.
Oh yeah, they had that.
Yes, man, I'm trying to think who else. I don't know, man. Like I said, sitcoms. But like, I think that was.
Smart guy.
I don't remember his.
I don't remember.
They had a
They had a house.
That was Tia Tamari house, right? The sister.
Well,
no,
no,
it wasn't the same house. No, because they
I
had that
don't
big
remember.
ass kitchen.
Yeah, I was
They had
saying.
the,
Ooh,
they
Moesha
had
said. I remember
also
Moesha
the
said.
big ass living room
How big was that
upstairs.
house? Did they
He
have
built
upstairs?
in an extra bathroom
Yeah.
upstairs for
Yeah.
whatchamacallit.
Yeah, they
vet.
was rich. Them niggas is rich.
Who?
Smart guy and the Tia.
Well, yeah, the dad. Yeah, I do
he
believe
owned his
so.
own roofing company.
Yeah, but we had
Every nigga that had that haircut had a good job.
yeah.
That with a haircut like that.
Yeah,
Nigga,
Moesha.
if he had a beard or
Yeah.
a haircut.
See, Moesha said,
I remember the living room.
where they used to go hang out at.
So you don't
Oh,
remember the
yeah.
living room
Yeah.
and the kitchen?
I
did.
remember it slightly, but it don't
I
remind
feel like
me
the house
as
wasn't
much
that
as
big. Moesha house wasn't. Like
I'm trying to remember. I remember the living room and the
They had a
kitchen.
living room. They had a kitchen. Then they had that sitting room next to the kitchen.
Oh yeah.
They had the
right.
computer and everything over there. Like that shit was large.
And
It
that-
felt like a shotgun like
Yeah,
kind of house.
And
But
then
they had the upstairs because
they
I
had-
remember.
They
I
had
remember.
upstairs?
Yeah, I remember Moesha and Miles' room.
Moesha had her bedroom up there. So it's like their house was pretty
Hey,
big.
but Moesha was they was trifling, bro.
yeah.
That nigga had his son staying with him playing his nephew the whole time, and he knew it.
Yeah,
That's a wild.
That was weak as a
bro. That show.
Like that was probably the first time you could probably look like, why niggas gotta why was you writing this up for niggas? Like,
Honestly, and you know what made me
Like,
mad? Because he was a really good black dad for so many seasons.
Yeah.
And then they just made him that to me
Ratings.
killed all of his credibility.
Yeah,
Ratings.
because it was like, yeah, well, how we gonna fuck up this image? Like,
Nigga,
White people.
with his wife, with his daughter, with everybody.
But you got to think like Moesha in general. Out of all sitcoms that we had during that time, Moesha dealt with some overly heavily themes. Like they was overly dramatic.
That plot twist had to be like personal. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, well, where would you
Them
think
and
of
the
that?
Steve Harvey
Like,
show. They
Yeah,
definitely
yeah,
took it
yeah,
too
yeah,
far.
yeah. They definitely
They
did.
was making it seem like
Damn, I
you go to
remember.
high school, nigga, you finna be a drug
Bro.
dealer
Oh,
or
yeah.
get pregnant
You said,
or some other
Steve
weird
Harvey
shit.
show.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I remember the light part of the Steve Harvey show, but you're right.
Bro, Steve Harvey show was a deep show, bro. It was like, what is going on here?
Steve Harvey show was funny.
It was funny, but
They were
yeah.
serious with the kids.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
It was like-
everybody, everybody remember the grown up.
They was like, all right, higher learning, but a sitcom.
Yeah, when it was just them in the apartment,
Yeah.
oh, everything was lighthearted and
Yeah.
about some relationship shit.
But the
When
school?
they got into school, oh, man, that was like
Y'all looking at the
higher
worst
learning,
school
nigga. That was just,
Yeah.
nation, man. Like,
Oh shit, man. So yeah, all right. Other topics, man. I want to kind of get over. They really gonna keep Hugh Jackman till he's 90, bro. They talking about that Hugh Jackman's Wolverine still got more stuff to do.
well, I don't, how old is Hugh Jackman to be forced to be worried about him being
like
90?
60.
Well, you know that's the joke that Deadpool made.
Yeah.
You know, they're gonna.
He-
Well, now
he's
that you hear,
57 though.
now that you hear it till you're 90, but like they keep on alluding that even post Doomsday, when they get into the mutant saga, he still might be our Wolverine.
They,
But how,
they haven't
though?
found another Wolverine. But I can, like,
I feel like they're not looking. If they keep on saying this shit, I feel like they just like fuck it. We like Hugh Jackman. We gonna keep it him.
I think people
But it
don't
was-
want it though. It's just like Batman. It's hard to reprise it's hard to beat out a guy who does it better. Like Blade. Yeah, you can get a nigga that might look like the character, but is he gonna do the character like this guy already did it?
But we won't
And
know
people
unless
it
they
already.
give people some
No,
shit.
you'll know, but it won't be the same.
And the issue is though, Hugh Jackman is still actively Wolverine.
Right.
Like he's still very
But-
much
so-
active in his career, and
But
it's gonna be tough for them to one recast anybody while he's still as the actor, and two for anybody to actually take that person seriously because Hugh Jackman is still Wolverine.
But if they-
you got an old Logan story,
However,
that he fits it.
right, but if they're doing what they call the reset, and we're going like if we're going to get younger, younger X-Men.
But remember,
But I would
this
make
is
sense
the
because
crazy
Wolverine
part about
already
Wolverine that you
years.
fail to remember is he was always
No,
an
that's true.
old
I know,
nigga.
I know.
Even when they was young, he just aged slowly. So in their mind, we can put you with the remake with the young niggas. We can put you
and
with.
that would be your anchor anyway. That would be your anchor, and that's what the only reason
I don't want to be my anchor.
Because I thought that was really the Deadpool story, like how
Right.
they put him in there, and he trying to figure like you the only Logan that can do this, whatever, and they got to find somewhere to put him because the universe is gone.
That's what they did.
Well, so
They
okay,
gave you what you wanted.
I got a question then because I just did this out on Straight Out of the Comic Book, and it's a really dope question. If they do this reset, right, and everything like that, right? Obviously, we're going to get a lot of new characters. I mean, a lot of new actors playing a lot of these characters. We're going to get into. We're supposed to be getting into the mutant saga. Are there any characters? So obviously, Wolverine's one. Outside of Wolverine, are there any characters that you would like to see over into this new era of MCU?
You mean from the old one?
Yep, from the old one. So like right now, the only one that I said that I would love to keep is Scarlet Witch. I think Scarlet Witch would be like there obviously there's other ones that I'll be okay with keeping, but if I had to choose one, my one would be Scarlet Witch.
I don't really think they're gonna be gone.
I think all the young people,
Like,
probably,
I
like
feel
Kamala
like
Khan, all them probably gonna be around.
It's not really a reset. It's just like we're just not going to focus on none of those people and do the mutant sagas. So it's like I said, Wolverine would be the anchor of all the old stuff because we just in mutants now.
So you don't think that we get a new Cap, a new Iron Man, a new?
I mean, I think we do, but I don't think it's gonna be no time soon to care about.
No. That's why I say no time soon. But I'm saying like some people want people to reprise their role, and my thing, I was like, in this new world, if we focus on mutant, like obviously there's going to have to be a time back because they want to go younger. So obviously they're going to have to step time back, right? I'm like, in this world, we can still have a Tony Stark that does not have to be Captain America. I mean, doesn't have an Iron Man yet. We can still have mention of the super soldier serum and everything, and know that there's a Captain America on ice. But I don't need Chris Evans to come back. I don't need Robert Downey Jr. to
I
come
heard what
back.
you're saying, but I don't believe we need a restart. I believe the
Well, it's already happening.
No, I heard what
Yeah,
you're saying, but
yeah.
that's why I don't believe they're gonna go young. Because it's already out there. So like when it started with Black Panther and they were, that was the main focus is dude is a mutant. I think that's what they're gonna hang their hat on is like, look, we don't need to give you guys a start,
Oh no,
brand new,
no.
hey, this is this guy, this is that guy. No, we just gonna start from here.
Yeah.
This is the problem, and now we're gonna bring these guys in who we've been ignoring, but we've mentioned that they've been behind the scenes work.
So let me clarify. When I say restart, I don't like. I think that the days of origins for main characters is gone. We might get
Right.
origins for like Nightcrawler and shit like that, but like for the main characters, we're not. But I do believe that we're going to get a new Cyclops. We're going to get a new, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're going to get new X-Men characters in these roles, not going to be the ones that we see. Yeah,
Right,
so
you're right,
yeah,
yeah.
so that's what I mean by we're going to get new. But I'm saying, like, but obviously there are going to be some people from the old regime that's going to come over.
I think it's gonna be all the young people though. It's gonna be the like
Like
Elena,
Spider-Man.
American Chavez.
American Chavez.
Like everybody that like in my belief, even the Fox.
You don't think Doctor Strange said?
I don't know if he wants to stay.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, I think the guys who want to be there, whether they played it before, will be there because they're just you already have the knowledge of that of that position.
Like I know you said you want Scarlet Witch. I don't think she stays because I don't think Elizabeth Olsen wants to come back. Like that.
She upset with them. But like I said, I mean, so to me, I like said like because y'all said Anchor,
the House of M storyline.
And that's why I think that if we get into the mutants.
How do you do that to start a universe?
I don't say starting, but I say like you still keep her like because when you get to that more, when you build towards it, leaning on her because and the thing about Doctor Strange is I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like right now there's only a few people that really know and understand the multiverse, right? So when y'all said Anchor, to me I'm thinking all right, who would know? Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch, you know what I'm saying? Like there's only a few that I'm like I'm okay with them reprising the role, but I'll be okay if they recast the whole Avengers. Like by the time we get back to Avengers and we have a whole new actor set as Avengers, I don't need anybody to stay.
I don't think this Wolverine thing is true. By the way, I was reading an article on it and who they said who this is all coming from. Bro, be just throwing shit at the wall.
I just feel like it makes it good. It just makes like even when we say like as the character who Wolverine is and the longevity that Hugh Jackman has it would he's like the ultimate person. As a character, like you wouldn't really want to replace him because what he's done, and even being in Fox and all that, is like what Wolverine is. Like Wolverine's been through everything, so you can put him as any age in because it's just how Wolverine is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like to replace him is a really big, like to me, it really would be a big blow to just comic book, like I guess you would say continuity. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's what they did in Deadpool was they actually showed you what your options are, right? We can CGI them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We can give you a different person. Like we could do all.
We can
that.
go height accurate. That's still my favorite part of that montage.
What you want is this original, human looking version of that '97 Wolverine, and he's giving you that. Now my thing is, I like him in that position. Even like you said, as a 57-year-old actor, seasoned actor, he can give us the Wolverine we want. Not the one that we've seen. Oh yeah, no, I want the Wolverine that we want, and I think he's the only actor seasoned that can do it.
Yeah, I mean, because you gotta have that. Like I said, I feel like, and that's what I mean. Like to use Wolverine all the time is what Wolverine's attitude is. Like he really is an asshole and all this shit. But it's like, boy, I've seen all this already. Like I've seen it. Like so, even him keeping him in the story after Deadpool is like you've done something. All this other shit been going on. But you've been with Deadpool saving the fucking universe. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you get back and even meet these X-Men niggas, like, boy, stop fucking talking.
You know what I've done?
Right.
That's what I'm thinking. I could see him saying that and saying it from the heart. Nigga, I've been on Broadway. I've done this. I've done that. I've done this all over the world.
Like he can actually
that energy as a Wolverine would be so cool.
Like he can. Like I feel like he just like Deadpool and Wolverine are the two characters that I feel like they should play on everything they've done. Yeah. That's how they talk about this. Like like in movies they usually talk about this Logan. Like I done did this. I done been here.
Well, that's why I like with Deadpool. What I like even in the comic continuity, like he had that moment where he always talks. Outside. He breaks the fourth wall. But also, like I said, he's had that moment where he killed off all of Marvel, then he killed off the writers of Marvel, then he killed off all literary authors and everything like that. We're like, when we do this shift and everything, it's kind of like when go take it back to Fresh Prince when they changed moms and Will Smith looked at the camera. Deadpool can be that for this universe where all the stuff that we're like, all right, so how is this going to fit? And then you can have a moment of Deadpool is like, all right, man, we just doing this now, and then leave it at that. Don't have to, what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be, and it fits the character because of what's going on and everything like that.
That's why I love it. Like I feel like if they're not going to do it, to me it would be a complete. Because then, like I said, Deadpool and Wolverine, to me, going forward, are the two people that would have the most like especially with all the changes of actors and how they would do everything, would have the most sense of like, well, we did this. Like we caused,
yeah,
like,
okay,
we caused this. Like trying to fix. You know what I'm saying? Like that they would like they're like that's what I'm saying. Like they have that kind of like foreshadowing, like you know what I'm saying, of what's already what's to come. So it's like I feel like keeping them both in the story as the same people is like what they just like. That's how you really keep the anchor. That's to me. That's why that's the anchor.
Yeah,
I feel like even in terms of anchor and all that stuff started in this like. So that's
in
going to
this
have to still
realm of what
carry.
they're doing.
It's going to have to still carry in the story where it's like, well, who's the anchor of this new like whatever. And I think it's definitely what Ring would be actually the anchor of this new going into everything.
All right. So in hip hop geek news, Nas linked up with Marvel, and we haven't talked about it. So I want to make sure we talk. You know, give it some. But no, I think we just talked about it, but not on. Yeah. But like, but he has his Legend has a series. He's going to be paying tribute to Nas, DJ Premier, Ghostface Killer, Mobb Deep, Raekwon, Big L, De La Soul, and Slick Rick. And it's going to be written by one of the writers from Black Lightning, Brandon Thomas, and it's going to be drawn by Sanford Green, he did a lot of stuff on Doom and Bitterroot and everything, and it's pretty much going to bring the characters to life in an epic narrative to bridge music, myth, and legacy. So how you guys feel about that?
I mean, I thought it was dope. Like I thought it was actually out. It ain't came out yet.
I think the Nas one is out. I think that
it's the collect.
It has it #1 is out.
Yeah. So each episode, I think the next one is supposed to be Big L, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
On the next one is slated to drop. But again, we always talk about we are hip hop culture blending geek culture and hip hop culture together. We're seeing this happen and everything like that. I'm really excited about it, and the fact that it's Marvel, and even the people that they picked. Like, bro, they went like deep hip hop. Like when I saw Big L, I was like, oh shit, they showing some love to Big L. We got De La Soul there. Like, I'm excited for it. I do want to read it. I want to see like what story they're telling, see where it's going to lead up to. Because if it's all going to be linked and connected, I definitely want to
I feel like
get that storyline.
I think it's a dope idea. I think what's great about it is the fact that like we've seen so many people do graphic art and kind of like do their own iterations of rappers and comic book heroes, whatever.
This is the cover.
So it's good to see it actually legitimately be a thing. Like
is this going to be like different boroughs then, like stories from different boroughs?
Well, I don't know. I would assume so because Nas is from Queens, but Big L is from Harlem. And then Raekwon, if I'm not mistaken, and he's from Staten. Yeah, they from Staten. Mobb Deep from Queens. I don't know where De La Soul's from or Slick Rick.
Slick Rick from UK, I thought.
Yeah. So it's not.
Maybe they all of them because like it already has obviously all of their names on this. This is the cover for #1.
Right, but
all of their names.
Oh no, yeah, they're probably all in it, but they're probably going to have like. Yeah,
like their specific story. I don't know what the full story is. So
no, I definitely want to, definitely get it for Geekset in general. That's definitely a good table topper. But also just to tap into.
I think it's a great thing in hip hop. Like I said, when we talk about like just how hip hop and geek culture actually just have works together. I mean, MF Doom, of course, is like like always been a huge like that's just like. When you think of like hip hop and geek culture together, MF Doom. You saying?
Shit, well, I think a lot of it, like even Wu-Tang, like I said, with Method Man and Redman, that is literally on some superhero naming shit.
Yeah. You saying? So it's like, even what, like I said, we always go back to that. Like, even what Wu-Tang, what they stood for, and what they, like using Shaolin and just geeking, just like creating that whatever. So I feel like.
And then, like even in today's, Kid Buu is a whole artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I think it's a great look. I think it's a great look for hip hop. I think it's a great look for our hip hop legends as well. Like I feel like in that space, I would love to see it continue, and we actually just start getting it with more just anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like any kind of
because I could there's so many stories. I can see a fantastical story about Future in Atlanta and dealing with his with the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I can.
There's legends all over. So
you know what I'm saying?
Outkast written as a comic. I would want to see so it's like if we doing it as a legend has it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I will hope Marvel.
Oh, yeah, they'll tap it. Dungeon Family sounds like an evil group. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like a group that you got to face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was going to say, they got enough members.
Yeah.
Where you can do one just on the Dungeon Family.
Right. Swisher House sound like, bro, Bone Thugs and Harmony, bro, just putting them in comic realm and like just who they are, Twista. Like, there's so much.
And I feel like, because I didn't look at all of the characters for the comics, but I feel like they're all like, it's not a mashup. It's not like like somebody's Iron Man or whatever. I think they're actually all original.
Yeah, I do believe so.
Heroes.
Because they did that before, and maybe it was just variants. But somebody did a variant of hip hop covers and comics. But it was like Lauryn Hill was Storm, and like they did one of them type of situations. Which to me, I always love those. And then I love when we see like those variant covers. Like, don't we have one here? Don't we have a hip hop variant cover of something? I thought we did.
I don't remember.
No, we got the Black Panther Spawn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do remember the
Black Panther. We got the Black Panther Spawn here. But I always love those variant covers where like they do things based off of hip hop album covers. Because album covers also, like I said, you got to think the those who definitely take like the artistic approach to it and everything like that, like. They be on some comic book shit sometimes.
Yeah, I definitely want to. I would love the reader to know who villains are. Cause like I said, if it picks up and works how it's supposed to, you are creating a comic book universe within Marvel. To say hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, they all have original powers and original things. Then you just keep adding that, and you adding other legends and other artists, and now you have a universe. Like of these hip hop artists you can really make stories and everything out of.
No, that's gonna be dope, man. Shout out to Mass Appeal because they've been doing some amazing stuff over there.
That's fire.
So, let's get into some wrestling news. I wanted to let Trip, have some moments here because one, Dudley Boy's retired. Yeah, man, and that was really dope. Like I said, they gave their boots to the Hardy Boys.
They went out in a table match at Bound for Glory last week, I think. Yeah, last weekend. It was from what I saw, it was a dope match. I mean. They're all up there in age, so for them to put on what they put on, I think it was about like a 20-minute match. For them to put their body through what they put their bodies through for that last match was crazy.
And then like the Hardy Boys is now like a dual tag team.
3 times they have three tag team.
3 tag team championships.
NXT championship, TNA, and one more. I can't. The name leaves me. Yeah, they got three different titles now.
Hey, that's dope, man. Like I said, show some again. Legend has back to legend. Some legends, still out here cooking and everything.
I mean, and then Mercedes Moné just beat Ultimo Dragon's record. She got her 11th.
Oh shit!
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So that's been going crazy.
And I saw Steen came back.
Yeah, Sting came back for a little bit last night.
He looked crazy with that beard, bro. That beard look, bro. He got the black strip right here, but still with the mask and the crow aesthetic.
Pump beard is crazy,
bro. It looks so crazy, bro.
Old though, bro. That's crazy.
I don't feel like he definitely old. Like I feel like I know it's good fan. But how do y'all really feel when these niggas like, bro? You can't just chill and just.
But he didn't come back. He wasn't wrestling. He didn't take no bumps or nothing. He just, he showed up as an equalizer, so to speak. And come in, he had his little Sting bat. Hitting people in the gut with the bat. Wasn't doing no big moves or nothing, but just.
Yeah, we ain't gonna get no stinger splash from him no time soon.
I don't need this. If you're not gonna commit, I don't need this.
It's the nostalgia in it, right? I mean, you can always feed into everybody's nostalgia. It's like cameos out of in a movie. You might get an old actors. Oh man, I remember him. Just a throwback. Just if you know your nose.
I mean, I get it. Like I respect it.
But this is what I see. I get what Bacardi's saying because I also saw like okay, I'm taking it back some. And this threw me for a loop because I was like, I thought universally people love The Rock, but people was upset when he came back and interject himself in a storyline or like a couple of like either last year or something like that, right?
He came back and interjected himself into John Cena and Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, so people do be having that moment. I think it's really more so your involvement. Like, okay, if you just come back and you like doing some nostalgia, hey, I'm here, do a little quick something, you good. But if you start interjecting yourself in a storyline that's already moving, that's when the fans gonna revolt.
Yeah, but the problem with The Rock is they called him in because they felt like the needle wasn't moving without him. They needed him to come out and sell some tickets. But The Rock being The Rock, he didn't just see that as a moment of, hey, I'm gonna just show my face. No, now I'm part of the storyline. I'm a big part of the moment.
You don't call The Rock unless you want me in the story.
You don't lean on the final boss unless you want the final boss to lean on you. You know what I mean?
That's how it works. That's how it works.
It's been. I think they've been trying to figure it out. It's a lot going on, especially with Triple H. This man, He's now a liaison to the White House.
which is crazy.
Yeah,
What?
A
yeah.
liaison to the White House. He
Yeah.
now has official, unofficial White House position.
Mm-hmm. Which
Who does?
Triple H.
Which,
Paul Levesque.
Which I would like I said, Miss
from what I'm hearing-
McMahon been over there already.
so
So
what I'm
we
hearing
know.
makes a lot of sense with considering some of his storyline moves. So I get it.
Oh yeah, with the. So they've been leaning on.
He bringing the White House into
Sounds like it all tracks.
He bringing the White House into Wrestlingville.
Hey, I mean,
Breaking
you
nobody
know,
out.
John Cena last match is going to be in Washington D.C. And they already talking about going to have some White House officials there at the Saturday night's main
Which is
event.
crazy.
Crazy. Which even more crazier is the fact that they have leaned on AI to start writing storylines.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
You said they doing what?
They got
leaning-
AI doing
leaning
storylines.
on AI to start writing storylines.
WWE is?
Yeah.
I told you.
I can see that. Like shit, we ain't got time for it no more.
Hey,
But why? What you mean? It
it
ain't like
takes
they ain't been cooking regular good
But I mean,
storylines.
if you're not proofreading it, like Jesus Christ, like you
most
just do
people,
whatever
most people don't.
Most
Like,
people
you
don't
do whatever
proofread
fucking
their
AI,
AI.
That's what most people do who use AI. They don't proofread this shit.
Nope.
They just go,
Hey,
oh,
put
well,
it
this
out
what it
there.
spit out. Let's go.
Dog.
But man, I've been seeing like the reactions, and some people have been on board for it, but a lot of people aren't with it because it's like, how can you're taking away the human aspect of
Yeah.
the storyline? Like you got to have some type of feeling to it. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now you just putting it to a
What
bot.
can they be telling you to do? Like, just make sure they win tomorrow. And
No,
make
you-
sure
You just like you said, you just put in functions. You say
Yeah.
this is write me a storyline where this like write me a storyline that's going to be melodramatic, but this person comes out on top, and you put little elements, and then they spit out whatever.
Yeah.
Well, it's crazy.
that's
Yeah.
I mean, but that's I feel like it just came out now. But I feel like if anything, they was doing that already for their video games.
Oh, absolutely.
Like I can see that for the video games.
But that makes more sense for a video game than in real life.
I don't think they actually were because they had script writers. If you look
Yeah,
at
they
the
did.
credits,
They did.
probably weren't.
They
Yeah.
had script writers. Most video games got script writers. Like I felt like in general. All right. Well, King, what about some movies, man? Let's get into movie stuff.
So we're not too far removed from Tron RS dropping, which I guess got mixed reviews, but it's also
Yeah, I just saw
third
a post
installment.
about it.
Yeah.
I
You
know
know,
every Tron bombed. Apparently,
Right.
God,
Yeah.
that shit sucks.
I don't.
You
like
know
it.
Tron?
No, Tron
I'm
is
a-
fucking
Tron's
awful.
trash.
Jeez, bro.
That's the thing. It
Tron
is.
is
So the thing about
It's a
Tron
cult-
is
it's a cult
Tron is a
Yeah.
cult classic.
All right.
The
Certain
fact
people
that
like
it got to be movies though still always blows my
They
shit.
Right.
said that shit is dead, and I rejoiced.
Well, it has to die because it's a video game movie.
Yeah.
You got the trilogy out of it, so they just probably
But
trying to.
They
it's-
really
it's-
had to
it's a-
squeeze the
it's
much
a
out.
fourth movie now, though, right? Because they
I
had
don't
Tron.
It was the
No.
original Tron.
The original
Tron
Tron
and
is
Legacy than this.
I thought it was one between Legacy and this.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
I thought the same shit, but that's it.
Because
Because it's the sun.
I thought they did Tron twice. I thought it was
did
Tron, and then they rebooted,
remade Tron.
and then they did
They
Tron
did Tron
Legacy.
with the original
In all the
Kurt
pictures
Russell.
that I saw in the articles when they was talking about how it's
Dead, it was only 3?
They only showed 3. And I was
Yeah,
like,
I
that's
thought
3
they
too many.
did the
Yeah, because
original with Kurt
the
Russell.
remake of Tron is the trilogy, but it was only one Tron movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they
And that was the
rebooted, but
code.
No, I don't think there is a remake.
Yeah.
No, I think y'all
no,
confusing.
I thought it was.
So what happened? No, that says it's an album. So no, there's only 3 movies.
There's only 3. The
So
original,
they had
the
a
second
short-
Tron
they
was a
had a
follow up
short
to the
film.
original Tron.
They had a short film, which is probably what you guys might be referencing, but that might have been recut from
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Also, so it was like what
Tron Legacy and then Tron Ares.
Because Tron was like 80 or 70.
Yeah,
something.
82.
Yeah.
It was that. That was
So
it.
it's-
Oh, yeah.
oh, okay.
Because it was like the 20 or 30 year anniversary or something like that.
So that's
That's
how
why
they
it
did.
dropped the way
That's
it
what they
dropped.
just told when they so it wasn't okay. That's what I thought it was. That's why I thought it was that. I thought it was just that movie, and then I thought the remake, which you would be saying would be 2.
Yeah.
Was I
just
thought the
Legacy.
remake was that
Yeah.
they
So
remade
what they did
started-
was Tron was 82, right? They waited until I think it was 2012 or
2010.
2010 to add, to the second one because it was like timing. It led up to the right point. So that's why it seemed like they was doing a remake. It wasn't. It was just a follow up.
Oh, okay.
But then that was okay. Black Phone 2, I heard was really good.
Yeah, I'm excited about
They
that.
are now calling that the greatest horror movie of 2025. So
That's
that's
too
now
much. That's too much.
Which
the
is
fifth
crazy.
movie
Yeah.
so far to be the greatest movie of 2025.
Right.
Yeah, because what was the other one? Stay?
Listeners.
Weapons.
Weapons. I mean, weapons.
The scariest. The scariest.
Weapons was supposed to be the scariest.
So and that was my point. So we've been getting some good movies, right? But I think what people are doing, and it's pissing me off, the blogs, the reviewers, even companies, they're making it seem like these movies are flopping when they don't understand that everything now is long game because of streams. You know what I'm saying? People have built whole movie rooms and goddamn theater rooms in their house. Why do I need to go to the theater to see this movie if I could just wait a week and it's going to be on Prime and I can just buy it and all my whole house can watch it one time, right? That's what we got to remember. So that's my only issue with a lot of this stuff because they, even like him, people say, oh, Rotten Tomato gave it a bad review. Then certain people say, oh man, this is that. I just know people that really loved it because it was like a psychological movie.
I don't trust Rotten Tomatoes anyways.
Ever. But that's our problem. We are getting to that point where we're demonizing movies because they don't do $800 billion first weekend.
And him was going to be his Demon Slayer, so that's like
exactly.
No, it's also funny. Did you see Marlon?
Yeah.
He's like, man, fuck that anime shit.
So now we're looking at Badlands, and what else is coming? Yeah, I think that's probably the top one that's on its way that we're looking for. Coming out.
Okay.
So Predator Badlands is coming. So just be on the ride.
Is that this month or November?
Predator, it's November because they're
7th, I think.
Yeah, because AMC is doing a Predator Badlands double feature, and I'm like, damn, I don't want to go to that trash ass theater, but I kind of want to see Prey on the big screen.
How far are you willing to travel for it?
Oh, yeah, I also do want to see Good Fortune. With
Keanu
Reeves. Yeah, I feel like because I always say there's not a lot of good comedies out. They don't make comedies anymore.
That's a crazy ass lineup. Keanu Reeves, Seth Rogen, and
it's a Seth Rogen idea.
Yeah.
Well, it's Aziz Ansari's stuff.
Yeah,
he
it's
wrote
a movie.
Oh, his okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I forgot I went to go see last, and that nigga was doing the fucking.
With Marcus.
Greg Marcus.
I'm like, Marcus doing too much, bro.
He be doing a lot, bro.
He doing way too much.
Hey, shout out to Marcus. Remember, we met him.
Yeah, he be playing at the
St. Kate.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
All right, Didge, geeking on tech, man. Let's talk about some tech.
Oh man,
Yeah,
the
we
most
actually
recent thing that we've been talking about tech-wise is Samsung is coming out with soon Apple got the Apple Vision, like they VR thing. Samsung is coming out with their version. The event is this Tuesday, so like that's been interesting. Did y'all see that?
They already had one.
No, they never had one.
You might be thinking of Google glasses.
You might be.
No, I thought it was something like maybe it was.
I mean, VR glasses, they got the Meta Quest and stuff like that. Like, but these are supposed to be a lot more, I guess, in depth. Like, I don't know if you saw the stuff for the Apple one where it's like they was like, oh yeah, you can have your basically 100-foot monitor because it's just projecting without needing an actual projector and stuff like that. It is all very interesting, but it's not portable. That's like, so the thing that I'm most interested in as tech is the Meta glasses that have the screen literally in the lens. That's the thing, because like that's portable. I can actually walk around. I actually feel like I'm in the future with that. I'm not walking around with these big.
Yeah, I mean, when they
did
like was it the Apple ones that came out?
Yeah, that's the Apple ones.
And like it was the stupidest thing ever to
come
out.
People be wearing it at the airport and stuff, and it's like, and it's just cost inhibitive. Like that one's $35. They saying the Samsung one will cost anywhere between $18 and $28, and it's like those Meta glasses, which I still don't fuck with it because they Meta, and it's like you ain't really got an app store and stuff like that. But they $800. It's still a lot, but pales in comparison to everything else.
But that's because I mean, Meta gonna just use that. They gonna take all that.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what they there for. Right. Google ain't having a good week because they pixels explode. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Jerry rig everything. Essentially, every phone that comes out, he basically does like a durability test. Yeah. And so with the Pixel Fold, it's specifically the Pixel Fold. He was bending it to sort of like see how the handle work. They said it's dust resistant. He put the dust in there. The dust did not. You can hear the dust cracking inside of it, so it's not dust resistant. But then when he folded it the wrong way, like obviously see the durability of it, it started smoking, and like to the point where you just hear the and like the smoke, and he's like, all right. In the video, his smoke alarm went off and everything. It's like,
I was about to talk shit about Samsung because Samsung had that era of everything blowing up.
What made it so funny was somebody in the comment. That was the top comment. He was like, "Damn, I'm glad to see fam who did the Galaxy Note got a new job."
Taking that tech over there.
Right. Look at him. He done came back. But no, it's been interesting. Obviously, this is the end of everything, all the new phones and stuff. And then see what happened next. Like I said, I'm hoping that with the Meta glasses, if enough people buy those, I'm hoping a real company like an Android or Apple will be like, all right, let us try our hand at it.
So Android's one is or Google's one is still like
so yeah, Google's one they contracted Samsung to do it, and yeah, so Samsung and all the mock-ups for it looks. The first picture
I don't even see those really no more, honestly. Like the way they had like the Apple one, like I don't really see people
because it's 3,500. How many people are really buying those? And they just unveiled a new one. And the crazy part of it, we was talking about it on the podcast on Friday. You can't trade those old ones in. So they 3,500.
Jesus
when
Christ!
you bought it, say you wanted to get this new upgraded one, you got to shell out another 3,500 because you can't trade your old one for it.
Yeah, that's
so it's not even like
That's trash.
you don't even
That's
cost.
trash.
So do they cut out the new one? Like are they still servicing the new one?
Yeah, like
if you have that one, you can still sell. You can get updates and all that. But a lot of people they like to trade in. Like people who get a new iPhone every year, who get a new Galaxy every year, they love the fact that they can trade in the old one. You might have to pay a little bit more. Like I know when I traded mine in, I still I got 1,100 on the trade, and I still had to pay like 100 essentially. But with this one, it's like, hey, you just got it. If you really want the new one,
you can sell it. You know what I'm saying? Price about that buy for $2,400.
But who want to deal with the eBay purchase for $2,000?
I mean,
that's a lot. Like you already hear the horror stories about eBay.
Right.
It's a mess.
That's the thing too. Like I know people that are selling their first gen of these and shit, and yeah, you're gonna get you a couple hundred, but you ain't gonna get to that 8,
right?
Or what you paid for them.
Right.
Well, I mean, I get that. I mean, it's been used though, so I mean, you gotta expect to not get what you paid for it. But I mean, I feel like even if they the new version of yours is a new version of yours already out.
Yeah,
the new.
That's the one with the on screen.
They got a new version of obviously with the screen, but they also got a new version that's just literally that, but it's just it's the third gen or second gen or whatever.
I think those are the ones that have the multi-language translator.
Okay,
like mine, I think does Spanish and 3 languages.
Okay,
where I think those do 5 or 6.
Okay.
Shit.
I ain't gonna hold you.
What could have been a fucking update?
It is. Essentially, it's gonna be an update. The only thing is, I'm sure what they're gonna say is when we send an update to yours, you'll the time of operation gonna be shorter.
Right.
Who cares?
I didn't watch that part because when they said, because obviously they always leak. So when I saw the leaks for the ones that had the screen in it, when they came on talking about those ones, I was like, bro, I don't care about this. I turned away. I want that one. That's the one because that one it was so cold because. Handwriting gesture, you wear a little wristband with it. So if I bought it, I'll just put it under my watch. But you can literally be doing this, and you essentially handwriting in air. So it's it felt the most futuristic.
Right here though.
So you can do it. No, you can do it anywhere. It's your wrist.
If I'm gonna see it, but bro, how weird is it?
No, because you can be driving. That's what makes it so dope. You can sit there on your leg,
right?
And write out your text message, and it'll do it for you.
And that's what I'm saying.
Driving is crazy.
Well, driving is. It was a wild statement.
But think about it. It's kind of easy because it's only in one little window here,
right?
So you still have full range, and all you're doing is let's say it's okay. It's gonna read your wrist muscle. Words. It's gonna read your wrist muscle.
You ain't supposed to be out
here
writing
4 scores and 7 years ago.
I'm trying to go through
it was the worst of times. It was the best of times.
He gonna get his notes, write lyrics.
Right. But no, I just thought, like I said, that's probably the closest I've seen real life futuristic shit where you're you really are living AR glasses. You sit, I want you. I'm talking to you, and I'm like, well, let me search up the show while we're talking. It's right here. I can fucking search it up.
But how big would that actually look like if you were? Because I mean, I assume you see when. I mean, I feel like it's more of an informational thing. You couldn't watch a movie with them.
No, I think it's more just text messages.
Yeah, those ones are that text messages, searching the web. You do need the ones that look like ski goggles in order if you're trying to fucking watch a movie or something.
You need the augmented vision,
right?
These are just, I think, a display.
You ain't tried the Apple Vision. You can go try it out at the Apple Store.
I don't like that place.
I mean,
damn. You know he's not an iPhone nigga.
I know plenty of people.
He still got a G-Shock, whatever the hell it's called.
That shit look like a real satanic place.
That's terrible, bro.
You in a mall and you just gotta look at every other store. You look at the Apple Store, I feel like the spiritual music always pops up. I look at it.
But you fuck with the Samsung store, huh? They look exactly the same.
I don't fuck with the Samsung store either. The Samsung store ain't all white.
I'm sorry. It's just black instead. Excuse me.
Is it all? I don't think I've. Where's Samsung store at?
The only one I've been to, it was a pop-up store. It was in Chicago.
Yeah,
It
they got
looked-
one in Chicago.
It looked exactly
We like the Apple store.
but it was like maybe let's call it muted gray.
Yeah, yeah.
It was dark instead.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I mean, that's where it's. You're saying.
that shit like you was going into a black hole.
All right, well, let's get into recommendations, man. I actually got a hip hop album that I want to recommend, man. Mobb Deep's Infinite album, bro.
I haven't heard it.
Oh my god, bro.
So it is good.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, somebody told me it was a best of collection, so I ain't listening.
No, it's not.
It's not.
No, it's
Like
not.
they remastered some shit,
So to
bro.
be fair, they hadn't listened either, but they was like, "No, I'm pretty sure they just feel like they best of out." Now, okay,
No. This is
They definitely got new tracks.
they got
Okay.
new track. This is a new tracks. Habit, you know what I'm saying?
I had the old ones. I didn't feel like I needed to go back to like listen to the new collection of it.
Yeah, no, this is Havoc and Alchemist. You know what I'm saying? Alchemist is always considered the quote unquote third member of Mobb Deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like we got, you know what I'm saying, unreleased Prodigy verses that Havoc, you know, had, you know, already had. So it's not like it was just something constructed or anything like that. Like,
I know AI stuff.
yeah, man. It's like, bro, it's a solid. It's one of those albums now. I'm like, bro, the hip hop eldermans, like, they have been doing their thing. Like how we was like, yo, Clips is still, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was just like, yo, like I was real like if you are a hip hop head, especially you could like that era of hip hop, this album is definitely.
But I mean, Alchemist is eating though.
Well, Alchemist is yeah.
Alchemist has been on a fantastic run.
Yeah, he has been, and you know,
keeping that boom bap alive.
yep. And I've been loving hearing the stories from Prodigy. Prodigy has been popping out, doing a lot more podcasts and talking and everything, and you know what I'm saying, even just like from hip hop, you know what I'm saying. He talked about at the time when when Prodigy and Hov was beefing and everything, and he was saying he was like, man, you know what I'm saying, I would have loved to work with Hov, but Prodigy the homie. He was like, it wasn't really like beef, and it was like it became a war of worlds, and I took this side. You know what I'm saying? They even talked about, you know what I'm saying, when they was beefing with Pac in the East Coast, right? He told a story about it. He was like, yo, we had a whole diss record and everything ready to go. We was about to go crazy, and then Pac died. And we like our beef wasn't that serious. It was East Coast versus West Coast. It wasn't real street shit. So he was like, we made a collective decision, like, now we're not gonna put this out. You know what I'm saying? Just off of strength of that.
Respect, yeah.
But is it even being able to get those type of stories and hear that, you know what I'm saying? Like yeah, this is a good Mobb Deep album, and definitely check it out. So yeah, I only got one, so that's gonna be my recommendation.
I only got one as well. Like we talked about at the beginning, I was playing a bunch of Next Fest demos, but I'm gonna recommend Creosoul Theater of Idols. That
Okay.
shit was fire.
Oh, that's the demo you played?
Yeah, so it's like an action adventure horror game. It's actually the first game out of Blumhouse has like their game now, right? Like their game theme.
Oh, Bloom. Okay.
So this is the first of, at least that I know. I haven't seen any of the other ones come out unless I'm missing it. But this is one of the first ones that they published that are out already, or at least coming out soon. And it's fire because it's not too scary or anything. It has like the aspects where like the enemy, you got this big enemy who you can't fight it. It's too large for you to fight. So you just need to hide and run from it. And as you run it, it's chasing you.
Bacardi already out. He like.
But that ain't the whole game. It ain't the whole game. Like, it's not like you. It is a full storyline because it's an action adventure story. It's just certain enemies. It's like, bro, you can't fight this. This thing is like this 7, 8, 12 foot tall monster.
Okay.
So you need to run from
So
that.
all you
one.
see is feet anyway, damn near.
Not necessarily. Like it'll crowd down and looking for you because like at one point, the one that I saw in the demo, she was looking for you. Like she's calling you like little Konahito, and she's like, I see you, and she hears you making too much noise. She's like, wait, was that you? All right. And you hear boom, boom, and the stage start rumbling because she coming after you. It's crazy.
That's too much chase.
No, it's not. You should check out the demo.
I can't-
First person?
I can't
It
wait.
is.
I can't wait till Geekset get good at like our name good enough where like a 3D company reach out like, yeah, we want you guys to do the demo, and it's one of these type of games that Bacardi got to do it on TV.
No way. I was just saying, y'all gotta
crazy
play
part-
shit like that with a nigga with low blood pressure. I can't be having a scare like this at home at 10 o'clock at night. They're trying to go to bed.
The crazy part is like you have to use your blood for the bullets. Like obviously the blood is your health, but also when you want to reload, you have to like offer the blood to get more bullets. So like if you got a shotgun, it's taking a decent amount of chunk of bullets for both shotgun shells, and then if he had a pistol, it's taking for all you could have up to 10. It's taking blood for each of those.
Is it more strategy in making sure you're a good aim with your shot? Or
Yes, because if you miss, you gotta give up more blood.
But I'm like, so like if I'm grabbing 2 bullets with my shotgun, is that gonna make it work? Like, am I gonna be?
Yeah, the shotgun. Every enemy I shot with the shotgun, 1 bullet killed them.
Okay.
But you know, if you miss that 1 bullet, you gotta offer up some more blood. And like any other corpses that are around, you can't. I think the nigga's a vampire because they don't say whether or not he's a vampire or not.
You gotta be. What are you doing with the blood?
To your point of like, there'll be corpses laid around like something like because you can tell like it's like after some type of disaster. But it'll be like a dead body there, and he'll go up to it and just absorb. It'll say, "Absorb the blood." You absorb the blood. And he's taking blood from everything. Like there was a dead horse there. He went and took the horse blood.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just about to ask you, like, how do you get blood back? Like,
Yeah, you gotta find the corpses to absorb the blood.
That's really weird because if I'm killing you with my blood, I should really just take it back.
The enemies that you fighting, they not human. They
they
like marionette dolls.
But can't you take your own blood back?
No, you don't know.
Hold on, so they like puppets?
Yeah, they're like puppets.
But I don't actually need to use blood. I can use blood instruments. I don't have to actually take
No,
blood.
fam, the melee was not working as well as I thought it would. The melee don't work as well as you would hope, and like because they're marionette dolls, I had a headshot hit one, bro. The body kept moving. I used the shotgun. I didn't aim it right. It took off that first half, like the top half.
Yeah, still
The
moving.
legs started kicking the shit out of me.
So it's even one of them where you gotta do a lot. Like
You gotta really obliterate. You gotta obliterate them.
It was fun. It was fun as shit though.
So do you have to deal with that while this big 7 motherfucker chasing you too?
Not always. Like those are the ones you see the most often.
That's like the
She's
yeah.
like she popped up when I was trying to get to the next like the next area, the next major area.
Okay.
Okay. McCarty?
Okay. I got to. Vicious, a movie that I just watched with what's her name from the movie with Denzel, the kid, white girl.
Oh,
Man on Fire.
Yeah. What's her name?
Don't know.
I can't think of her name.
I don't know.
But it's a horror
Dakota
movie.
Dakota
Fanning?
Fanning. I know it's Dakota Fanning sister. I can't remember which one.
It's a horror
But
movie.
who's the other fantasy?
That's actually
Fanning.
that it just dropped on. I think it's actually on. Was it Prime? I was watching it on. I think I watched it on. But it was actually really good. It was it's a movie about a girl. There's a random girl and a random old woman actually drops off this box to Dakota Fanning, the character, and tells her like you're gonna die. Like it's a box and a sand timer. And it's like you're gonna die. If you don't do what the box tells you to do and all this kind of stuff. But it's like it's one of those movies where it's a psychological on like not being good enough. But like how you talking about like people torture or whatever. It's one of them because it's like it's in the same realm like the box is asking you to sacrifice, but also being like this demon box, so you don't really know what he's asking for. Like it was a scene where he was the box was telling her to do because you got to give the box something you love, something you hate, and something that is love, hate. I forgot the third one.
What's the name of the movie again?
Vicious.
And super random. Side note: both of the Fannings worked with Denzel on separate times. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I mean, Denzel cool with the family.
he cool with the Fannings.
Yes, yeah. But no, yeah. So I forgot the third thing. I know it's love hate. So, but it's like you don't know what you actually donating in the like putting in the box. But the box is like, if you don't do this, we're gonna kill you. Like kill another person or kill loved ones around you, whatever. So it was one of them like fast paced horror where she, you don't know what to really do. Like I said, it was a scene where she ended up like cutting the wrong body part off. Whereas in general, it's like you didn't have to do none of that. Like you know what I'm saying? Whereas like you know what I'm saying. So it's like and it's one of the movies in the space of like Smile, where if they wanted to continue it. Like you can't add. She didn't even attempt to try to get rid of the box.
Okay.
You're saying she just kind of like, I'm not gonna deal with this motherfucker no more. Like, you're saying like that's really how it kind of.
Ignore this motherfucker.
Yeah, like I'm just really so it's like it has a lot of moment of being replayed, but it's also one of those movies where like and that's what it was because she kind of realized like what it was doing to her.
Okay.
And it's like I said, it's one of the movies where it's like it's supposed to be like that self-awareness horror.
Okay.
Horror, you said.
All right.
And my second
Something
one,
she needs.
yeah, something you need, yeah. Like she threw the box of cigarettes, and it was funny too. So what I am gonna laugh about though, Dakota Fanning, they made her put on all these goddamn like temporary tattoos that were literally the most basic temporary tattoos that you could possibly ever see. I was like,
it went default.
good Lord. And they just scattered like a heart, like a little like
These tattoos is very basic.
she was smoking like crazy. I'm like, dog, this movie just you just want to have a reason to smoke. Like the dog was chain smoking the fuck out of cigarettes, dog. Like I was really thrown.
You got Paramount Plus?
She trying to be Edge, man.
It might be a Paramount.
That was her edgy look.
I think it's considered my prime.
That was her edgy look, bro.
Yeah, okay.
But and then the second one, of course, like I said, we were talking about earlier, the Arc Raiders. Like
yeah, you've been going
like,
crazy.
I really enjoy Arc Raiders. Like I said, somebody like I actually want to get back in Helldivers. Like horror month is really, in a sense, throwing me because I need to get back in Helldivers. Like I miss Helldivers too, but Arc Raiders I really actually enjoyed because I actually like the aspect of it. Like you really just. It's I don't know how like I said if it's gonna be a story I didn't dig that deep into if there's a story part of it or if it's just this open world and just we just constantly give you missions to do because what I do enjoy about it is the point of it. It isn't like I thought it was gonna be like a war zone where he's like you like killing everybody and then whoever like the last one whatever, but you really can get in and out of the game. Like you really just get what you need. Like they, you know, saying like you met whatever this mission is and you got to go through wherever you got to go to get it. You can play by yourself and you just got to avoid niggas killing you. Or avoid the robots, whatever's coming at you. But even with a team, I
still gotta avoid niggas killing you.
You know what? Still gotta avoid niggas killing. But I feel like what I enjoyed more of the team was it was the first game where I jumped in. I'm like, so what y'all niggas got to do today? And niggas really had their own mission. So it was like, all right, well, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And then now we just getting like now we gotta get the fuck out of here. Like let's extract and get out of here. Like, but like I said, the funny thing about it, because what I hate about it, because it really like. What I've been enjoying because people have been playing it, so I've been really asking people when I've been like streaming, like what they think of it and giving me advice, whatever on the game. Like my first run through, this nigga gave me the whole ropes of the game. And I was like, oh, I'm so glad I recorded this. Like, somebody out with shit come out.
Right.
But it was like the second time I was playing with this guy, and he was like, yeah, I played the alpha before, and because it was closed space, everybody was really trying to figure out the game and like test the buttons and stuff like that. So it was like, so if you ran to somebody. There was a button combination you could do to be like, don't shoot, like you know what I'm saying? And he was like, yeah, so we used to do that in the other beta, and people leave you alone and you can go back to business. So we was in this 3-man squad, and me and the other dude on my squad, like, fam, shoot them. Shoot them. Like, what are you talking about? And he's like, no, like we can do your thing. Bro, we got to a shootout. I got hit first. And I'm like, bro, I got hit there around the corner. He like, wait. And he went out. He went out and did that shit.
They lit that nigga up?
Blew that nigga away.
Of course they did. That man
What was he thinking? You in a friendly lobby talking about those shoes.
I'm going out. Yo, guys, we good.
Hey, waving the white flag.
No. He's like, and he kept saying in our ear, like, and like other than playing Phasmophobia, like I said, this was like the proximity chat too. The proximity chat here was cold because it really the filter effect they got on it. It's like you really, if a nigga's in a building, this shit sound like the echo of this like metal and everything in the building.
That's how the proximity chat is on peak.
So it's like that shit, like I was down. So I'm hearing him like it just in the like it feel like you just really like sitting dead and you can hear the nigga out your ear like, don't shoot.
You know what's funny? Because we see that in movies and TV shows and you always think it's fake and he just proved in real life that there's somebody that's gonna do that.
Like, hey, we used to do this, like we used to do this.
That was pre-open, baby.
Into the arms of
Anybody can
angels.
play this now.
I'm like, bro, like I said, that's what the dude, other dude with me. He like, I don't think that's what.
Hey, it's like remember in fucking Black Mirror when there was like, when they finally opened it up the game to the world and she was like, oh, this seems like a nice crew of people. They was like, shut up, bitch.
Like, dog, that shit. Like I'm so glad. Like, I got a clip of it. I'm definitely sure.
Oh shit!
And I was like, I cannot believe this nigga. Like, because when you die, you lose everything.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Did he turn to a savage after that? Did his whole mood change?
No, I left that group. When we got out, because you always stay in the group no matter if you die or whatever. Like, I just randomly got in with them.
Nigga McCarty said, I can't do this.
I was left that group too.
Like, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's what the clip is so cold because I hit that I hit that quick group, and I was like, I cannot believe the audacity of this nigga. Because you lose all your shit. It's like, bro, I gotta like, and that's why I like the game because it really is that like whether you make it runs or whatever. And they said like the first guy I talked to when I was running, he was like was saying like I guess even in the beta there were like bigger bosses like this, like it's supposed to be like it's gonna have a lot of Destiny vibes.
Yeah, we ran into this big spot. We ran into this big ass spider monster.
You know what I'm saying? So like that really is like hard to fight and shit like that. So it's like even when I played my couple runs of just solo, it really is a lot of suspense because you try not to get killed. Like bro, I'm just trying to get my shit and get through. Like I'm weaving around shit and trying to use like whatever gadgets I got to. Like bro, I just don't want to be bothered by y'all.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you didn't run into the spider monster?
I ran to him once, dog. I ran to that motherfucker so tough that we was at the extraction. And that nigga we all got in there and didn't know how to hit the button. So we just sitting there and he was just trying to get that. Dog, it's funnier because like I feel like the robots themselves are really fucking smart. Like,
Yeah,
they really do. When they see you, they own you.
They'll call in for extra.
They come in through the window, like they float around and see where you at, and like might creep in a back window on your like.
Gee, all right.
So it's like no, yeah. So I think I come out the 30th. I may grab it because I didn't get to play that much of it other than that. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely playing some more a little bit today because it's the last day of the service slam of it.
All right, Trip.
I got two-parter. First one is Abbott Elementary.
Hey, Abbott's back.
Abbott is back.
I'm loving it too.
They are going crazy. This latest episode, I think they went to the baseball game.
Yeah.
And they shot it they shot it during the real game, and it just so happened to be a historic for a home runner game for an individual player. So it was pretty dope for them to shoot that.
Yeah.
And then last week we had that hypothetical of the xenomorphs, the Thing, and Demogorgon. I brought that to Brittany, and she said the xenomorphs. And as we was going back and forth, I actually realized I never actually watched Alien, like the actual. I've watched Alien vs Predator and watched Alien vs Predator 2, but I've never actually watched Alien.
Oh, you
Really? Wow.
So you never had no backstory. You just had backstory on Predator.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I went back and watched the first Alien. So we've been watching Alien all the way through. So I went and watched the OG Alien.
Okay, that's crazy.
Yeah, I never even would expect that.
My two, my first one is going to be go play Battlefield 6. I played it earlier today. And as a dude, like I play Call of Duty, I'm actually playing Helldivers a lot right now. I enjoy it. I think I've seen some people that didn't like it, but I also think the people who don't like it, and I have to preface this by saying I am a combat veteran. So I understand cover, concealment, and movement while shooting. If you don't understand that, like it's not a video game. It's a video game, but how Call of Duty you running on the walls and all that shit? No. Like this one you have movements, shit is holding you up. You go to jump through a window, then you have to jump through the window at the right point. You have to do it correctly. But it's dope. I really like it.
Yeah, it's a simulation. Like I said, Battlefield's always been that argument between the realness of it. That's why like my only gripe with Battlefield is like I just never in my life learned how to use the helicopters or the jets. Like I just never. And I used to know who the cold at it was to be like, bro, I just to get in the game and just do that.
Yeah.
Like I piss everybody off because you're not getting in this helicopter. I'm just trying to learn how to fly. Like I'm not trying to do no mission.
Funny.
I'm not gonna do no like none of that shit.
You treat like Grand Theft Auto.
Right.
I'm furious.
And then my second one, I talked about this earlier, but I'm gonna implore everybody. Peacock has People Under the Stairs and Tales from the Hood, right? For free, or if you got the subscription.
Yeah.
Go watch those two movies. And the reason why I'm saying go watch those two movies, they were done and filmed so ahead of their time. Like if you remastered People Under the Stairs, probably threw in maybe just a little bit of alteration, you could re-release that today, and they'd be talking about that's one of the scariest new movies of fucking this year, just because of how they shot it, the storyline, and how it played. So I just encourage everybody, man. If you've never seen it, because it is 91, it's a classic. And it gives you
Wasn't that Wes Craven?
good, a
Wes
Wes
Craven
Craven film, and it gives you like old school movie vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just go check that out.
All right, man. Well, OG recommendation, man. Make sure you go to geeksetpodcast.com. Y'all also got a new article up this week. I forgot what it was on.
I just saw it too.
Yep, Diz gonna look it up so that way we can shout out y'all. So, but make sure you check go to geeksetpodcast.com. Check out that latest article. Check out all of our past episodes.
Fall in Love VN Festival special.
Okay, there you go. Yep. Make sure you follow everybody's social media, man, because like I said, everybody is cooking. Didge got geeking on tech. That's going crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? Doing his
Appreciate
thing.
the logo. You know that. Trayvon was, oh, this logo is great. You know?
Hey, I mean, I do what I do. I do what I can, man. I do what I can. King got some new movie reviews out. You know what I'm saying? Bacardi, I got a lot of you know what I'm saying, gaming content out there. One-on-one with Deuces is back. I just put out my interview with Reagan Gomez yesterday. Yeah, that was really dope.
I would have came to the studio for that. Like I really
Right.
And then Susan Hayward, aka Sister Sage, is dropping the week after that, and then next weekend, and then the week after that is my Director X, you know, aka Little X. So for the hip hop heads, but going back crazy with those interviews, and then just check out all our past episodes. Go run back what we talking about. The whole season is out, so you can go there. You know what I'm saying?
Done,
So go back there, check that out and everything. And then that's as always. This is the only podcast that blend hip hop culture and geek culture together, and we are out.
Peace.
Ooh, there's no outro video set.
I know. It's too late to set it.
Nope.
I mean, what the f*** we talking about here? Fridays, we are talking a brand new show, bringing you hilarious commentary about black characters.
Like Goofy and the whole gang, we all know that black. They been nigga. You know what I'm saying? P Black. He Uncle Ruckus. He Uncle Ruckus as the yeah. P Black is the
Cartoon intro.
Darkwing Duck. Nobody go join them? I hate all y'all niggas. You gotta have real niggas around.
Anime drip.
Throw me in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. What I'm talking about? I want to be able to have my pose. I want to throw it in there.
Game nights.
I feel like Twister is gonna get people in some positions that they don't need to be on. That's an HR nightmare. It's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Video games.
It would have to be a 2K. Hey, sometimes 2K be cheating, man.
And more. Brought to you by Geekset, featuring Deuces, Bacardi, Didge,
And
Trippy, and King. Tune in Fridays only on YouTube. I mean, what the f*** we talking about here?